I don't like this song. Ah, that was the wrong pin. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the second camera now. Okay. Was I really fucking with my cameras for like 2 whole minutes? Oh my god. That's a beach. One day we will get Titanfall 3. Hi Smile. Hi Ganna. I can't wait for Titanfall 3 trailer. I can't wait for the Titanfall 3 trailer to be shown. Hi Techno. Yeah, Kara's doing his dumb trailers show. Zotel from Sunshine, what's wrong? Damn, I like that song. I don't know, I didn't like it. It was like... wasn't upbeat. Wasn't like happy and fun. Marlon, I ate cereal. Hi Mario Sunshine. Hi Cairo. Hi Wrath. Greetings Yulind. Hi Tram. By the way, who won last month's VIP? I see it wasn't Cairo. We'll see if they show up. Now this is a proper beach scene. Hi Naya. He's so shiny. I know. Everybody was saying they don't like the minimum brightness of the outfit, but I'm like, doesn't that just make it look shiny though? I'm like not having a problem with it. It was me, but I was super humble and gave it to Trog. You think if I rub him, he'll give me a wish? No. No. Hi, Elder. Kaukini Land? It's not a Kaukini. Only for the back of his tricep. What the fuck? What are you two? What are people talking on in my chat today? Hi, C-Fi. Humble? I know, right? See, it was like, it'd be funny if Trog got it and Trog won. Hi, Joe. Currently spent like 300k points. Just wasn't enough. He didn't spend 300k. He had 6 tickets, I believe, which was 120 to 100. No, it wouldn't be that much of a difference, would it? 6 times 25, 150. Yeah, 120 to 150k. Techno. I'm Techno. Yeah, you know, typical me things. Hi, Leon. Our VIP ticket day limited? Yes, there is 1 per day for the whole stream. It's not like you can get 1 per day always. It is the first of the stream. Hi, Hobbit. Oh my, wait, hold on. Subscribed at tier 1. Oh my goodness. Neko Fly. Thank you. Well, the hotel's a boo level, so the weird music makes sense. 1 a day. Was it Spacefish? Was what Spacefish? Hi, and Smirnov. Walk, the time has come. Also, hi. It was me, but I ate the diamond, so no one got VIP. Hi, Leon. Hi, Techno Beachland. Hi, Sikuru. Why do people even suspend a sweater halfway down like that? You've never tried it? I've tried walking around with a sweater like this. It's effort to keep it there. Beachland. Wow, I got the ticket. You did. Spin a year. Time to walk into the swamps and never return. No, not allowed. It's Kaukini. If I think hard enough. Good night, Glassland. Glassesland? Good night, Elder. Sleep well. I could be having tickets, but I already imposed the silly challenge of not using points until I reach 200k. You did. You did. And you don't even get anything at 200k. But it's called fashion. Kateru. No, the weather either means I'm wrapped up proper or in a basic shirt. 6-7, or rather my body's temperature preferences. Techno. I've tried to walk around with a jacket like that. Not even a sex way. Felt like a slut and stopped. It wasn't Saturday. Hi, DJ. What do you mean you felt like a slut? Didn't you just have like a shirt under? You're dramatic. Hey, Yulind, everyone. Also, hell yeah, another beach episode. Yesterday was not a beach episode. That was just Golden Week for trailers. Sikawu. Fucking nearly spat my drink. This is smile. Okay. Let's start. Knee lifts. We start with knee lifts. Oh. Hi, gamer. Hi, Bikiniland. Hi. Gana and Nodders. I got the weekly award plant thing. Hell yeah. 1/2 icy. Hi, Nomasu. Hi, Yulind. Hi, Gyanya. Hi, Leonya. 3/4. Thank you very much. 3/4, huh? The what? Hi, Nomasu. Hi, Nomasu. All I can think about with that plant techno is Final Fantasy stuff, and all I'm seeing is people talking about class reworks. Bloom badge level 1. Bro got the Foss award. Hoi hoi y'all. The weekly award plant thing. Twitch is doing weekly awards. Oh, that thing. Okay. We didn't raid yesterday. Ugh. Hi, Pixel. Hoi hoi y'all. Hi, Pixel. I think I still need... No, I did that one. We're at ankle lifts. We're at ankle lifts. I cannot believe that Gelato Beach is, like, taken down in VR chat. I was gonna walk there because we have the fucking... I forget you guys can't see it. Because I have the sunshine tattoo, we were gonna walk there. And then it's just down. Like, how does the Mario Sunshine map go down? Gelato Beaches? You even ask the creator? I mean, I don't care. There's probably like other Gelato Beaches, but it's not up right now. I thought I already told you that. Is it May? Have I really quit Fate for half a month? Holy shit. It is May. Bro schmoovin'. Strickland maintained off to study for final end. Good job, Techno. And you got this. Hungry. Well, that's a morning meat problem. And I'm gonna have pancakes. He's stripping. I literally just... Whatever. Well, that probably means they had code from the game, lol. Ah. How does the Mario map go down? I wonder how. Good job. You did, but I didn't make the connection of, oh, I have the creator on my friends list and can help check the issue. I mean, it's not an issue to me, right? You know, maps go up and down in VR chat all the time. This isn't something that's like, oh man, this is such a problem. I hope it gets fixed for my well-being. Like, it's just like, oh, that one went down? Really? Okay. What about Sirena Beach? Let's see. Search worlds. Mario. Sunshine. There's Delfino Plaza. Delfino Plaza. Delfino Plaza. Super Mario Sunshine. Sunshine Isles. Super VR Chat Sunshine. Wait, that one looks cool. But it's been a demo for 3 years now. There's a lot of Delfino Plazas. Oh, there is a Sirena Beach. Welcome to Hotel Delfino on the Sirena Beach in Super Mario Sunshine. How long has it been up? Since 2020. Ugh. I think I've been there. Yeah, I didn't really like most of the Sunshine Worlds I've been to. A lot of them had like the HUD UI thing that was like, get this fucking out of my vision. It looks like it took down multiple of their worlds. He really likes the AM67 motion. Is it gonna be the new What? Thanks for telling me about the This Guy game, by the way. Grabbed it from the trailer list, so now I'm ready to schedule the day off work for it. Hell yeah. Or we could always walk Delfino Plaza. What? What do you mean walk Delfino Plaza? We're at Armpulse. How's Armpulse looking this thing? Weird. Ugh. Ugh. Lunges? I don't like lunges. Ugh. Oh. Really say you watch Gelato Beach. Figuring Delfino Stein would be a good substitute. So, okay. In VR chat, people have uploaded worlds, right, gamer? This world right here is called Cozy Isle. Cozy Isle. It's spelled with an E. I would have walked in Gelato Beach, which is a world uploaded to VR chat, but it has been taken down. If I look at it, it now says world no longer available. And so I would have walked there, but it's not up. Going through JP videos of XCOM 2 to check some stuff. Wow, JP thumbnails are so much less obnoxious. Of XCOM... Oh, Xenoblade 2. Okay, I was like, what has he as an XCOM kick, huh? While we were in Discord last night, Cairo, I was watching Feather 2, and they're like, dude, you gotta finish Xenoblade, you gotta. And I'm like, I'm finishing it. And they're like, you're not doing the combat. You're not engaging with it all. I'm like, I fucking know I'm not. But like, and I was telling him the same thing I was telling you. It's been so fucking hard to just like care. Like I just feel like I can't play with the combat at all the way I did in Xenoblade 1. Because in Xenoblade 2, you've got your 4 characters. You've technically got 5, but you've got your 4 characters that can use like 15 different weapons. And each weapon has a different moveset for those characters. But it's like, you got this character, this weapon's good for them. This character, same weapon has a completely different moveset and attack timings, and it's awful. And it's just like, okay, so am I supposed to like go through all the movesets for each weapon and like learn what they do? And it's categorized and separated in a way that's so just unwieldy and hi-ish. And like I just hate weapon swapping and quick time events and perfect attacks. It's just like, ugh. They just made it so obtuse and like stupid to interact with that I've just like, he was saying the axe on Rex is very slow, whereas the axe on other characters, it's like pretty good. And he's like, it hurts me to watch you use the axe on Rex. I'm like, fair, but it's hitting hard, so it gets the job done. So I can just go back to bed, right? Hi. No, you know that's not an option. I don't know. Talking to Feather it really made me motivated to, like, learn the combat and do better at it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm at the fucking end of the game. I don't fucking care. This game was dumb. Feather asked me in person to finish Xenoblade 2. Just learn one weapon. Then when the other weapons have different playstyles, it's a poor design issue. The problem is it's like, you have your 4 characters. Each of them has 15 weapons. The weapons are different per character. But they have the gacha system of the weapons. So it's like, oh cool, I got the axe on Rex. Aw, damn, you really wanted that on Zeke. It's a shame you got it on Rex. It's wasted unless you use overdrive to change who can use it. What? And then it's just like, oh, well, I really like katanas. Is there a character that's good on? Yeah, the katanas are good on Morak. Oh, great. Never gets the katana in your run. What? We can learn the new combat system in the DLC? Yeah. Just learn one weapon. Not even the false hope. So if understanding each character needs a specific build with each weapon, it's not a specific build per se. Let's say you have Rex and you want to use Knuckles on him. Well, you have 3 weapons. One of them has to be the sword. One of them has to be the one-handed sword. So I'd use the sword, the Knuckles, and then like you'd pick a 3rd weapon, which let's say it's the Aether Cannon, the big like gun. You would then build in a way that supports those 3. So you get 2 accessories, and like let's say art damage from the side goes really well with these 3 weapons. You would build for like damage from the side items and make it so that you're always at the side and hitting hard with your side moves. And you would cycle between those 3 weapons. And hi, Whisper. And you'd do a lot of damage while attacking from the side. You'd be building for that with your accessories, with your consumable pouch items, and just other things like that. You would want to, let's say you wanted Knuckles, right? The Knuckles are really good on Rex. You would roll blades on Rex until you got a good set of Knuckles. What that means is you've got like 100 cores, right? Which this is just in the DLC. They don't give this to you by default. When you play the game base game, it's just like you just come across them now and then by fighting enemies. But let's say you roll a core. You get a trash level faceless blade that's just like, all right, let's go. And their name is like Hayate. And their stats are awful. Their affinity chart is like nothing. And they suck. There is a limit to how good they can be because they can only have like 14 nodes in their affinity chart. That guy sucks. And let's say he was a blitzball weapon. And so you're like, okay, I didn't even want a blitzball on Rex. You keep rolling until you get a good Knuckles character on Rex if you want to use Rex with Knuckles, right? So like there are common blades which suck. They're very limited. Their affinity can only go so high and they don't do shit. You only use them if you have no other option. And then there are named blades that are like, this is good on this character. And so you could get really lucky, right? You could open a blade core, and it's like, you got Ursula. She's the Knuckles character that has, you know, the Knuckles weapon, and Rex now has a legendary set of Knuckles. Their affinity chart has like 50 nodes, and they're fucking pog. Or you could get 10 common blades, random weapons, and then get a hammer, which sucks on rocks. And then you unlock 10 common blades, and then you get, I don't know, a blitzball legendary, which sucks on Rex. And so, like, there's no way to target farm. There's no way to be like, I want this weapon on this character. You're opening cores. There's common cores, there's rare cores, which have a better chance for legendaries, and then there's legendary cores, which have the best chance for legendaries. But that's it. That's what you got. And it's like, hi, Dino Zoomies. You can just get, like, you can just not get what you want. There are ways to move things around. So what you're supposed to do, and this is a, like, fucking cock and ball torture level of gameplay, is you grind cores. Then you open up like 100 cores, and you go to the limit of, hey, you can no longer bind weapons to yourself, you're out. Which is crazy to me that they did this, because it should be like, there should be like, once you get through all the common cores, then you've only got legendary cores left. That way you can get those fucking legendary cores. But nope, they gotta make it difficult. You get to like 50 blades bound to you. You have to start wiping out. You have to start, like, releasing the shitty gray ones. You keep opening them. You go grind cores. You keep opening them. You get legendaries. And getting rid of the gray ones. And it's just like, oh my god, this sucks. Bro's never kept out his inventory in a gacha game before? I haven't. I don't hate myself. I don't play many gachas. That's a dig. That's a dig. It's fine to play gachas, but... Ahoy, Yulind. You're looking very shiny today. Thank you. Sounds like the biggest middle finger a game could give you. It is honestly one of the biggest middle fingers a game could give you I've ever seen in a video game. You have a katana you can get, but it's a side quest? Flank damage, whisper wave. Well, knuckles are tougher than the rest of them, rougher than leather. Okay, buddy. Alright, gamer. Good morning, y'all. No, not the CVT. Bro's never capped his inventory in a gacha before. Everybody hates cleaning that shit. My equipment storage in HSR is 2,000 pieces of gear, and I constantly have to clean it out all. I've never had problems with gear storage. In WoW, I'm very clean with my bags. In Final Fantasy XIV, there's a lot of stuff in my bags. I'm like, I don't know what this fucking is, but I'd probably say like 60% of my bag space is taken up in Final Fantasy XIV. I have a lot of open space and I keep it clean. I do fucking hate clearing out your gear, like, because there's your inventory and then there's your gear. And the gear you get from dungeons is like, this fucking sucks. And clearing out is the worst. And who the fuck designed the Final Fantasy XIV system? That one sucks. Wasn't really a problem in PSO. PSO made it very easy to clean it out. Can't think of any other games that I like, oh man, this stinks. Have you when you max out garbage or artifacts on Genshin? So you spend an hour cleaning out? Like, what? Who designs that? How do you make a game and then not play it and go, oh, this part of the game fucking blows. We need to fix this. I feel like that's one of the things that, like, a game designer didn't play their game if they don't realize how much that sucks. Dino Wave, good morning. It is making me appreciate X more by every syllable of your explanation of the process. Dude. Still got the screws from Alexander as I finish Shadowbringers. I fish in FO14 till level 35. Now my inventory is full of fish, and I don't want to vendor them. Yuli, I went to dinner last night with my boyfriend and family. I said to my guild, I will be at the very least late, if not totally absent. My raid leader messaged me at 7:03 asking how late I would be. Look at my response in memes. When you have time, also Cairo, you too. There's lobster that cuts off the dicks of the lalas. What? So that's what smelled fishy. I didn't have raid today. It was very much play it by ear. We will see when Nick gets off work. At the earliest, it would have been like 9 my time. And then at like At 8:50, he puts in the WoW chat, no raid tonight, which means he got another game session, which is like, okay, no raid. I had a moment with Cairo. Cairo knows Nyx, okay? They talk regularly. But there was a moment where you know, we're playing Xenoblade. And I'm like, oh, I just remembered I have raid tonight. I need to keep my eye on the channel. And Cairo goes, I already talked to Nyx. The earliest it'll be is 8 Eastern or something, or like 10 Eastern. And I was just, you know, that feeling of like, what? Like, just you already talked to them for me. So I was teasing Cairo about that. They're friends, and Cairo's coordinating for his stream, but it totally came off as like, sorry I was helpful. I'm wording it that way, but I don't know. I don't particularly like it when people micromanage my time. Now, granted, you weren't. You were worrying about your stream, but it very much felt like that, right? It very much felt like, oh, you know, you wanna sleep over tonight, kid, on the playground? You know, I'll check with my mom. I already checked with your mom. She said it's fine. Okay, dude. All right, hold on. Slow down. Also, Knuckles seems a classic. Not as much as Sonic's, but still up there. I don't like some of the Knuckles songs. I like some of them, and some of them just like, this is silly. So you didn't go that night, did you? Sorry, I was hell tired. Oh, Big Dog. I not show up, period, Lamau. I only messaged that and fucked off immediately. Pat. Based. I'm not saying Cairo is a possessive boyfriend, but did you want to do more Xenoblade 2 today? I wanted to do Avatar stuff today, admittedly. Kumi, honey. Hi, Kumi. Then you can do that. Ugh. Why not? Who are you spending time with instead, huh? Here's the problem. I don't think I'm gonna be super productive with Avatar stuff. I think it's oh, I want to do this, and then I'm gonna suck at it. Hi, Phil. What is? Why are you staring like that? What the heck? Hey, I got spoiled on the true ending for Pragmata on Twitter. Should have played Pragmata and done the true ending before you sort of looked at Pragmata stuff. So I don't know if I want 100% on stream now, lol. Ugh. It's what you get for using shitter. All that's left is the TISM complete trials. I don't know if that's really fun to watch. There's worse things to watch. You know? They could be watching somebody play Xenoblade 2 and complain every 5 minutes, this game fucking sucks. Hi, Anton. Good day. Oh? Ugh. Falcone. He did kind of say like he was saying that all the time, didn't he? Hamstrings. Phil, are you still there? I did an outfit for Golden Week. I didn't last year, and this is when I really wanted. This is like part of the, you know, what really motivated me to do, Avatar stuff was last year. everybody had Golden Week stuff on. I was like, man, I wish I could do Avatar stuff like this. Yes, Golden Yulind. Being cooked alive by the heat. It should heat up and then cool down. And then it'll go back to being hot. But on all the weather things I've seen, it's going to like cool down after a small heat wave. You're so close, like my favorite moment in probably all of Xenoblade. I need it. In all of Xenoblade? Golden Yulind. You're doing great with Avatar stuff? Thank you. I made my Golden Week fit this year. A poor rated Avi? Hell yeah. That's one of the things I want to do with Avatar work today is I want to get Ruland to poor. I got Dark's Avatar Optimizer. I have no idea how to fucking use it. But I want to see if I can get Ruland to poor. Well, it's currently like 24 degrees. Is that Celsius? This is in the same game. He has infamously called a 2 a 10. Celsius. Okay. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Turtle Compressor. I'm very curious on that name. I want to hear, where does Turtle Compressor come from? You literally just put it on as a component in the main part of the hierarchy, and that's it? In the hierarchy? Okay. Welcome. Caught. You're going to need a lot more than that, though? Sure, that's just my start, though, okay? I'm at very poor. If I can get that, if I can improve it, that's a good start. Bro gotta be doing something devious in Minecraft. No! It's not showing me that emo. I can see the pistons in my head. LAC compressor, a mesh deleter, and an LOD reducer thingy is probably going to be needed. Do not the turtle. Lucky you have no tits, so you should be completely fine Fizzbone-wise. We're at toe touches. That's where we are. That's where we are. Turtle compression. Don't gigantify that emote. Don't gigantify that one. Is that E-Rob Lamau? I believe so. E-Money Pain. We're at splits. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You must be really fit if you can do this all the time. I am in the best fitness of my life I've ever been in. And I do my stretches every morning. And I do at least 5 miles on a treadmill. It will probably be longer than 5 miles today. Because it's a beach day. My beach days are weird and long. So I expect it's going to be, oh god, I'm hoping it's like 5 to 6 miles. It could potentially be 9. We will see. Yulind can crush a watermelon. That's impressive. Thank you. I'm off to retrieve 2 oranges and finish half gallon of chocolate milk. Hell yeah. You know what else is weird in long pants crap? Wait, no. Did you fuck that up, Smile? We did splits. We're at cami stretch. It's not weird. Yeah, why did you call it weird and long? You fucked it. You fucked it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Happy Friday. Hi, B. Okay. We did cami stretch. We're at squats. Hello, B. It's Saturday. Silence, Australian. I want a drink. Oh my god, it's 36. We're going so fast. Blah. Ten squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 more. Hi, Scat Cat. Cougarland at the beach? What a nice Friday stream. How is this Cougarland? What about this is Cougar? I can't win. I can't win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 more. The gold outfit is kind of cougar. Hi, B. It's Golden Week! The gold color? You two are crazy for that. Now if I can get my boyfriend in a swimsuit like this in a few weeks. Newports. Cougarland. All new chatters need to see the sacred text. I swear. I swear, Leon. Good job. We're gonna ban the emote. We're gonna ban specifically that link to that, not that emote, that link to that clip. Someone else is spreading the gospel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You sound so cute though, Yulind. Bullies. I saved the clip, Yulind. This is viewer abuse. It's not. Replace their swimsuit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not viewer abuse, Ganna. You were coming right at me. It was self-defense. 3, 4, 5. Is it abuse if I like it? He's fist bumping us. We must be doing something right. Yuli's cat bappin'. Cat bappin'? I'm big and strong. My punches are devastating. Best take. I think I have 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those guns down big and strong before you hurt yourself. What the heck? Donkey kicks. I missed one. Can you restart? No! Oh, he has a tiny little suit already. Don't worry. I am spoiled. I just need to get the top somehow. What am I reading? What am I reading? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're wearing what I need in life to get through my workday. Oh. 41:35. So I got 25 seconds before I can start. That's a good practice. Now time for the real donkey kicks. No. Gannon, I'll kill you. 10 seconds. 2, 1. 42 start. 45 in. Yeah, I've heard it before. One of these days, Ganna. One of these days. Pow. Straight to the moon. You got this. Thank you. 3 minutes of planking. 30 seconds down. Thought I was right in the kisser. It was both, wasn't it? Thought there was a few times you said straight to the moon, and then a few other times it was right in the kisser. Either way, he was threatening, like, domestic abuse, right? Right in the kisser. Stash in your pocket. Get him a few drinks. Sip it on and kiss and hug him. Scat cat! Very cool. Trim the video and made a soundboard for Discord. I will actually kill you, Phil. That's the 90s for you. Was that the 90s or was it before? I thought it was like 60s or 70s. More circular power right in the kisser. I'll know. 90 seconds down. 90 more to go. Till the 90s if you're drunk enough. That was before the 90s. Feel like it the way people fucking talk about it? Oh, my stomach is tightening up. 2 minutes down. 1 minute to go. I got my favorite show for the 90s. I love Lucy. I aged so fast in that moment. That was not from the 90s. 50 seconds. I've heard of that show. 40 seconds. Pretty sure that was the 60s. Don't know anything about it. Lucy was fucking insufferable. Oh, Lucy's like the 50s, lol. Good work, Yulind. Thank you, Clem. Hi. Keep it up. 20 more seconds. Yeah, it ran from 51 to 52. It only ran for 6 years? Cairo show. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. was almost 200 episodes? I thought it was way more. I would have thought it ran for like 10 or 15 years. I didn't know it was just 6. You did it, Shiny Yuli. Hobbit Wave Hi-Yo. Oh, I did it. Oh. Alright, let's get up and go to crates. Let's get up. We'll go to crates. We'll start walking for beach day. I don't want to get up. Boy. All I remember is Lucy would fuck up. And Ricky would be like, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. And Lucy would be like, ah. Please don't get up. I am enjoying the view. You're gonna be fine. Ah. Hot and sweaty beach day. Thank you, Trombe. You're so mean. You're actually so mean. But thank you. They did have a bunch of spin-offs. If you go into those all total years running, it was like 20 plus. Okay. How many more stretches you got? I'm actually done. We're about to head to crates already. Foss, I can't remember. Are you in Koyo's Discord? Did you ever join for like a Wednesday or something? Or one of those? I feel like you wouldn't be. Hi, Foss Wave. Hi, Foss. I don't think I am? Okay. I was gonna show you something if you were, but I'll just tell you about it. Hi, Haxie. Hi, friends. Every month in Koyo's Discord, they do a theme. And, basically the theme will be what everybody changes their server profile to. And so for May, oh god, it's fucking May. For May, the theme is plants. And they said you can be a VTuber or you can be just an actual plant. And Koyo is Leafeons, because those two are good friends, and Leafeon's a whole plant thing. And so I was just like, oh, fucking easy. And so I took one of your fan art pieces, and I am now Foss in the Koyo Discord. I am masquerading with the name Foss in one of your profile pictures. So, Incredible. Okay. Which one? I'm pretty sure it's the bunny suit one. It's one of the bunny suit pictures by Spacefish, because I just had that one on my computer. Oh, tracking. Hi, derped myself. Portal. Are you walking today? Meowdy Haxie, incredible. Which one? That was for you, Foss, by the way. There was a bunny suit, Foss, not in VR chat, but Spacefish fucking adores Foss and draws him all the time. That fit is really nice. Too nice. Thank you. I have 9,000. I have 9,000 tokens. I couldn't buy the axe. I kind of want to use this ruby sword. No. No. My sword's way cooler. My sword is way fucking cooler. Oh, I should do that, but pretend to be Yulind? What? I mean, yeah, if the theme fits. That's the whole point of the fucking theme, Cairo. But I'm not a plant. Plants are known for imitating. I see. There's a bunny suit foss. There's a picture of it. Wow, there's like... all the purple orbs aren't up. I want to imagine this is Sword Yuli. I hope Spacefish gets well soon. There's barely a foss in VR chat. You can dream any dream you want. Yuli's an ice cream? No, I'm going to impersonate you. I think I can do that with no negative ramifications. This guy stinks. Cairo doesn't get themes? I guess he doesn't get themes. Or I guess he just wants to impersonate me just cuz? Which is like, but where's the joke? Where's the funny? You guys, wait there. If you think so. Pretty sure I saw you photosynthesizing. I think it's just flattery. I don't think it's flattery. I think it's troublemaking. You know what? I'll be honest. I'll call it like it is. It is not flattery. It is not humor. It is not a fun time. It's manipulation! He's manipulating me! It's manipulation! That's a joke for Cairo and Foss. He made the joke first. We were talking last night, and like leading people to get answers you want came up, and it was like, I considered making it frame 1, but you would have mocked me. Oh, of course, because you would have been manipulating me if you made it frame 1. That would have been manipulating me into leading into certain topics which you wanted to discuss. That's manipulation. Wait. Basically, we were accusing every little action of each other to be manipulation, where it's like, you just coughed? That's manipulation. My face I'm sitting at work and someone brings me 7 different tickets. I feel this so hard. Fucking autocorrect. You have a spelling mistake. Puts the exact spelling I just put. He thinks you're so cool and wants to be just like you. That's it, buddy. I'm gonna hold Foss Stomata open while it's dry outside. He said frame 1. You manipulated me into not making the joke with the preemptive threat of getting made fun of. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. You manipulated me by not making the joke frame 1 so that you could guilt trip me saying I would have manipulated you, which was your plan all along because you were manipulating me. I feel manipulated to watching this stream. Hi, Octal. Yes, you're absolutely manipulated. 100%. I love this fucking bit, dude. Holy shit. Do I have anything else I need to do? I think I have all my shit set up. We're gonna be on this all weekend. God, we might be. The streaks, unironically, are a little manipulative, but... And the only stream straight up manipulating it. And by it, it's reverse psychology. Dwayne says, the stream is for me. It's for me to lose weight. Like, fuck you, it's for me. I'm stalling. Let's get walking. Let's get on the treadmill. A little LOL. Yes. I don't have Wi-Fi. Alright. Gelato Beach, chill out. Northern Beaches, you're up. Oh, start manual workout. That's what I want. If I remember correctly, this video is crazy fucking quiet. 225 consecutive streams. It is. It is super quiet. I don't even know if you guys can hear it at all. Mansplain, manipulate, male wife. Cairo agrees. No, it's 5 incline. We have 5 fucking incline. Man, fuck you. Whoa, I relate to this video. Fucking quiet. No! Twitch manipulated me 225 consecutive streams? Hell yeah. Jesus Christ, he's manipulating us into being okay with long stretches. He's already manipulated us into that. Back in my day, he did an hour's worth of stretches the first 10 minutes of stream. Hey, hey, hey. You can't say I'm manipulating you into long stretches when it's only 57. Okay, we're ahead. Wait, is male wife Cairo or Yulind? Neither! Oh boy, finally walking time. She says yelling whenever she joins chats. Wait, hang on! Ganna has a point there. Yulind, it's neither of us. Both can be maleized. This is an inclusive chat. I don't know if it happened like this yesterday. You say it loud, mine's just text. The whole jacket moves because it's on the hip bone. That's more than usual, I feel. Is it just at, like, the perfect critical point for jiggle on my butt? You know, this is more of just a wife, though. What the heck? I need 655 million. That's a lot. I don't even know if I'll have that in... in time. I need 5 levels to promote. Giggle. Equivalent of critical mass. We didn't raid yesterday, Ish. Our raid leader got an extra game session at his job. So, I have no idea when they're rescheduling. I would assume Monday, but we will see. We need to do a... We killed 6 bosses, so we have Crown, Belloren, and Lura left. And maybe we have Farisu for Lura, but... Hi, Violet. Hi, Violet. I have another girl trying to push me right now. But I think a few of them think I am a girl. That's funny. Have I ever dealt with people thinking I'm a girl in guilds? Hi, Anime Fan Rick. Buns looking smackable. That's what you get for being a heel slut. Hi, Yu. Wait, you're not a girl? I just don't speak. Lamau. Are you a girl? I used to not speak in, like, games. And I'd put little emoji faces. I really liked :3 and :P. Those were the two I used all the time. N-type feminine to an extent, I guess. Also Gana. Hi, Kefir. Okay, but everyone does that, Yulind. Yes, but I'd say 20 years ago, that was a very feminine thing. That was very, like, if you saw people doing that, you're like, oh, this person's a girl. At least, that's how a lot of people looked at it, I think. Teehee was my go-to. Are they a girl or just gay? Hi, Ranmu. Hi, Kefir. 20 years, God, y'all. Fuck you, Violet. Do I just speak one day in Discord and say salutations, twin? Yuli is getting bigger. Hi, Moikin. No one thought I was a girl on my druid or my warrior. But when I played an undead rogue, I think that's when I started getting it. And then going into Burning Crusade, this is when it really fucking started. I played a female Blood Elf Paladin. And then I played a female Blood Elf Hunter. And those two got me in trouble a lot. Your chat rules confuse me. Can you explain all the big words in them? Like bigotry? Oh my god. I don't even remember my chat rules. They're for the most part just Twitch TOS rules. But yeah, no transphobia, no racism, no no anti-gay stuff. What'd you call homophobia? That's what it is, homophobia. You looked very girl on April 1st. Bio cutie. Image of the one chihuahua that says adios. I know VTubers are in their 40s, but you didn't have to prove me right. I'm not in my 40s. I'm turning 35 this month. Your fun old school text emotes, LOL. Maybe. Like the entire guild is using like she, her pronouns for me, and I just don't address it. I just don't care, LOL. If you don't correct it, that's like confirmation. Nah, you 100% cutie pie. One day it will be canon. You mean a short hair corgi? Ah, bless. Hang on, hang on. Well, you see when there are two trees, one is a small tree and the other is a bigger tree. Okay. Did you forget the word homophobia? I didn't have it off the top of my head. I had to think for a second. Yes. Happy birthday. You're silencing me. Shut the fuck up, Bill. Not gonna lie, I'm very wary of a channel. Might have some form of don't be bigot in the chat rules. I mean, so anytime I go to a channel and I start typing and it pops up the rules because it's my first time typing there. When there's a scroll bar in the rules, when they have bullet points that are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm like, oh, dude. I feel like that's a level of they have dealt with each of those rules that have been there and they didn't like the situation. They feel like they were... It's almost like they wrote that rule to deal with that. And they think that rule is going to prevent it next time. Where it's like... I'll be honest, if I see somebody with 11 rules, I'm thinking, grow a spine. It's your chat. No matter what the rules written are, you could do whatever the fuck you want. I could just go, you know what, Phil? Fuck you. I don't like you, and just ban him. I don't need a rule for that. It could just be, I could pick on someone because I just don't like them. And on my channel, I can do whatever the fuck I want. There's no, like, Yulind hates me. You know I don't. There's no, like... People think writing the rules is like creating a law and order that people are going to follow. Or that when people don't follow them, they're justified in, like, taking mod actions. It's not how it works. It's your fucking house. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can put guidelines there, right? You can put no bigotry. But that should be default. That should be fucking standard. There should be no single person on Twitch that thinks going into a channel and calling someone like the F word. Rule number 1, torture fanboys. God damn it. What is that, 9? No one should think it's okay to go into a channel and drop the F slur. And that, oh, they didn't have it in their rules, so I can say it, I can get away with it. That doesn't stop anything. That's like... That doesn't do anything. 9 incline. Oh my god. Well, I guess we're not going long today. Mine deadass still says be nice. And honestly, I feel like that's all you fucking need for rules. Not gonna lie, I'm very wary. You literally just said incriminating words that you were. Don't worry. If I am being called grandpa for being 30, you must be ancient. I want to say mean things like, I usually do. That's you then. Your secret is safe with me. Hug. Yulind is an icon after all. What the heck? This happened with the guild about 15 years ago at this point as well. I got a ton of gold in enchanting mats, spoke in Skype, and everyone was howling. To be honest, just watching the bikini bottom and putty bounce to soothe my idiocy. Well, I'm glad I could help. I think the best one I've had was something like, don't be a bitch, just like 4 words. Yulind hates me as the example. You were the example because I know you can take a joke. And I know you'd be like, oh, Yulind doesn't actually. I think most of the people could take a joke here, but I know you definitely could. And the people that will break those rules aren't reading all that shit, Lamau. Yeah. Yeah. A streamer is a person with monarchy-style power when it comes to the chat. Basically. Rule number 1, torture femboys. God damn it. Uppies, but I call you feminine all the time. Mine deadass says, be nice. Because, like, if you need rules to behave like a normal person, being get bent. Define nice. Treat Cairo how he treats Yulind. Not everyone's 18 plus streamer. But that's just an exception. To be honest though, like if I streamed and I had a decent chat, the rules basically 1, you gotta kiss the homie if you mess up. 2, if you argue, don't do it here. And 3, if you simp, you gotta pay. Cairo's a bit of a bully. Is that what being nice is? Yeah, basically. Kefir, why squishy? Sadly, I've run into me just being old. Run into a few occasions where things I was raised with are not okay. Sadly, I still run into them. I hope that stops something. Joys of being raised in the backwoods. I mean, that's just how time goes. My, one thing that I think of with that scat cat. My dad was driving. And he gets to a stoplight, like an intersection. And I'm not normally out with them, but I was this day. And, you know, it's a turn left, yield on green. And so he just starts inching into the intersection. Like, there's cars just coming on his left, and he just stops in the middle of the intersection. And I'm, like, grabbing the car, just like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I'm turning left. And I'm like, you're in the middle of the fucking intersection! And he's like, yeah, when you turn left, yield on green, you inch forward until you yield. And I'm like, no! That's like from the 70s! You can't do that anymore! I'm like freaking out. And I'm freaking out more than I should have. You can, like, typically get away with that without issue. But, like, if you never get a chance to turn and the light changes and then it's, like, green the other way to your sides, you're just in the way, so you're really not supposed to do that. But, like, his generation was raised on, when you're turning left at an intersection, you can inch into the intersection. You can just go there until the point where you'd be getting hit by a car. And you're not supposed to do that. People were just raised differently. Treat others how you want to be treated. I don't know. Boy, you're such a sweetie. I'm just eepy and cute. It's just a way to get a vague read on the community. I run into big channels with no rules, and then give a single shit about people being bigots in the chat. Yeah, well, then you stop hanging out there, right? If you are able to deduce this person is very lax on rules, and so it's clearly showing in their chat, I think that's valid. I see somebody with a wall of text for rules. Hi, Momo Jumbo Gumbo. That's such a fun name. If I see a wall of text for rules, my first thought is, you're high-strung. You're not good at adapting to situations on this where you're in control. You want the problem to go away, and you don't like it when it pops up. Is that a hard every time? No. But that's just my first thought. I know, I do that, but they don't reciprocate my love. One day you're blank, and you're next to your cheer. Look, the difference between guy friends and chick friends, guys will roast you to your core with love. Chicks will say, no, it's not your fault, then turn around and call you a bitch. But not chicks, though. I think that is very stereotypical. I think that is, how do I say this? You don't have many chick friends? I don't know. Girls can be chill. I've got a lot of friends that are girls that will roast me to my face. But not all chicks.
Looks like you're all alone over here. Look at that.
No, I got Hobbit with me.
And you're basically all alone like over here.
That's
Practically
fine.
the past like few days.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of people around you the past few days, like walking with you.
Oh, I thought you said like the last few days. I was like, what? I've had a ton of people with me the last few days. I heard you wrong.
Those are the people in your head, though. Those don't count.
Have a good day, Yulind. Bye, Phil. Are you going to work? Being a passenger with a boomer parent is always a fun time. They're either hyper defensive and slow, or fuck all them rules, I'm going now, deal with it. When I grew up driving, I felt very safe in the car with my mom, and I felt very, like, scared in the car with my dad. Not scared, but, like, I thought my dad was a reckless driver. And then once I learned all the rules, once I got my license and learned who was doing what, I realized, oh, my mom's not that good at driving. She's driving 15 miles over the speed limit right now. Oh, shit, dude. And I realized my dad, well, not always, like, the safest driver. He actually is really good. I realized, oh, he, like, comes to a full stop at stop signs. He's actually way safer than my mom. Well, if text for rules is a red flag to me, Lamau. We're allowed to do that here, unless it's got a bright yellow box in the middle, then you can't. I think the laws on that vary greatly between states. People still do it in Florida big time. I've heard cops encourage it if it's not a dedicated turn lane. All.
What's depending on state?
So when you get to an intersection, when you are turning left at the stoplight, there is a, turn left on green. And if it's a right turn, if it's good, even if it's red, you can turn right because you're only intercepting one lane. So, like, it's easy to keep an eye on who's coming and, oh, nobody's coming, I can turn right. When you're turning left, though, you're going across, like, potentially everything. So you have to turn left on a green arrow. But a lot of states will have turn left on green, yield with no cars are coming. So if like you don't see any cars coming, you can like yield on a yellow. Or you can go on a yellow if nobody's coming. But so what people were raised with from like my parents' generation was you get to the left lane, you're turning left, you can just go into the intersection. You just fucking inch your way forward until you're like in the middle of the intersection with your blinker on. And then when the cars stop, you just go. And for the most part, that's okay. That runs into issues though, when you never have an opportunity to go and that stoplight turns red and then the other way turns green. And now you're just in the middle of everything, right? You are essentially blocking traffic because you never had a chance to go. So they used to teach that in driving. And now they're like, oh, that's really bad. Don't do that. You should not be blocking that because it potentially blocks traffic. But like my dad's generation, it's not like they go every 10 years like, okay, here's how the rules have changed since you got your license, since you got your update 10 years ago. This is now this is now this. So they just like learned things in the 70s and 80s and are still doing that.
So, would you care to guess at what point I zoned out of your conversation?
2 words in.
Last thing I remember was turning right on red.
You didn't even make it to the problem.
Yeah, I was like, I realized when you started, I was like, I don't really care about this. This is traffic stuff. I can't drive anyway.
Bedtime, I'm still on night shift. Good night, Phil. Sleep well. Hi, Kyle. The other day in like 2021, I was on a Twitch stream. My streamer got mad over me using anything worse than crapper damn. I have also been on streams like that. I've been on a few streams where I'm not supposed to swear. And I have fucked that up a few times. And I'm like, oh, sorry. And their mods purge my messages. And they're like, Yulind. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Foss, stop manipulating Yulind into feeling lonely. Yeah, what the fuck, Foss? Now I feel lonely because you manipulated me.
I manipulated him.
Oh,
it was fun last night.
Yeah.
It was fun manipulating you last night.
Okay, buddy. Promotion available. 108. Oh god. Let's just fucking turbocharge these. Dude. Level 23. Where was I in chat? Oh damn, the eye candy is here. Bedtime, some night shifts. Speed limits are but a suggestion. Just a reminder, right turn on red only applies to the far right lane. True! God, people turn from not the far right lane? Oh damn, the plant's drifting. Why are you going through a red light? You're turning right. You're turning right on it. From the right lane. You're not going through it. You can what? What car accident ass state is that? That's all of them, Cairo. That's a generation thing. Not a state thing. It is, you're not supposed to do that in most states. I'd wager all of them, but it's because it does not stop the flow of traffic. It's not create a dangerous crossing. We drive on the right side, so it's outside lane to outside lane. Oh my god, there's 3 more? Oh, they're all here. Got them all. Your dad didn't get the batch notes. Okay, I'm back. You're not allowed to. You can only turn on red on the outermost lane to the outermost lane because it does not cross traffic. So we get for left turns without a lane or turn right. Protected left. Not impede the traffic. If they never get a chance while the light is green, at worst, they go when it's yellow and get out of the way. It's dumb, but that's car culture for you. No cursing is like brainwashed Christian behavior. No, it's not. Even my director drops the occasional F-bomb in our meetings somehow. Fuck, for anybody wondering, not the other one. Plant's so manipulative, we gotta call him Audrey too. So you have 2-lane road. You're only allowed to drive on half of it? How are you defining the 2 lanes? Is it 2 lanes in your direction, so 4 lanes total? Or 2 lanes, 1 going forward, 1 going back? If it's 4 lanes, 2 going this way, 2 going against you. If you're in the right lane of those 2, you can turn right on red if it's clear. If you're in the middle lane, which could turn left, straight, or right, or left or straight and not right at all, but let's say it could go right. It cannot turn right on red. Tend to just not swear on Twitch, since I do watch a few people that don't swear. That's not all what is being discussed.
Well, you see, 2 lanes that's your lane and this is my lane. Stay the fuck in your lane, buddy. No, I'm joking.
I wish musicians would stay out of politics and in their lane. Oh god. I
do feel like the no cursing thing is like more perpetuated by a lot of religious stuff. Cause it's like, don't say the Lord's name in vain.
Okay,
I
sure.
think it's like outside of it too, but I feel like it's more, what's the term? Exaggerated? No, it's not, exaggerated isn't the term I'm looking for. It's something close though. Emphasize? I feel like it's more emphasized in religious environments.
If your audience is children, or there are people who are going to be around children that are watching, right? So Violet Vexen, I'm pretty sure there's no cursing in her channel because her kids are coming and going, seeing her chat, and she has to read her chat out, right? She doesn't really want to read swear words when her kids are around. That is very much, well, yeah. She is Christian, but Violet streams.
Okay, hold up.
She hasn't
talking about
in a year, but
I'm kind of talking about like what brought that into us. So and this might be different from the conversation. Remember, I can't see your chat. All I heard was you bring up something about cursing being religious by someone's comment or whatever, and then you were like, no, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Either way, sorry, I digress. I'm more talking about what brought that into the norm, period, I feel. Like, I feel like if we didn't have... I don't know, there'd probably be some other, like, thing anyway that would end up coming from it, but I don't know. Who knows, maybe if we didn't have, like, religion perpetuating that, it would... Maybe every kid would be saying fuck. And no one would care. Probably not, but...
Hi, Archangel.
I don't know.
Damn, Yulind. I'm just confused as to how forcing your way into a road that is being used is not a hazard. It's an intersection. It's a stoplight, Gana. It's you are using it as well as other people are using it. But, like, it's an intersection. It's not just, like, a road that's being used and you're just showing up. You weren't on the road, you're on a dirt road, and now you're on the road by slowly inching to it. It's not that situation. We have a bunch of one-ways here, and a parent got mad at me once because they were coming down the wrong way on one and would have had to back up. Deadass yelled out, I remember for me to back up, LL. The audacity. It's not forcing. I mean, it's only turn if there is no effect on traffic using the road. 2 lanes going north, 2 lanes going south. And are we talking about the turning left or turning right thing, Gana? America's right-hand drive country. So northbound outermost lane to eastbound outermost lane only. About streams plant, let's use take up 60% of its brain power. I just don't see any logical reason to have a no cursing rules unless your audience is children. See, this is Cairo applying everybody's rules to him, and not like thinking of others. It's any reason they want. They could just not like swear words. That's it. That's all. That like it's any reason they want. And if they have set the rule, that's the rule. I think Anna missed something. Why is Kratos floating at green? Kratos? So you're sitting at the light. It's red for you. It must be green for the lane you're turning into, right? Oh no, it's just whacked me. I mean, fair. You're sitting at an intersection, Ganna. You're in the left lane. Let's say it's 3 lanes going north, 3 lanes going south. The middle lane is through traffic. It is green for them. The cars on the lane to your right are going forward. You want to turn left, but you can't because the left turn arrow is red. The through arrow is green. The turn right arrow is green. And it's the same thing for the southbound road. Their left arrow that would be going eastbound, so southbound to eastbound, is red. But their straight and their far right lane is green. So they are going straight southbound on your left, and they are turning to your westbound on their right-hand lane. You are inching into the intersection because you're going to turn left. When the light goes, when it's still green, your arrow is left, or it's orange, and it says, left turn, yield on this. There's no cars coming on the southbound lane. There's none anymore. So you turn. You were from the middle of the intersection, and you just go. Or the lane turns red. There's never a time to go, but those cars stop. But now nobody's going through the intersection. So you go. I think it's whack. You're not supposed to do that anymore. But that is what people do. No, that part makes sense. Because you're still in your lane. No cars are going through your lane. Because you are stopping it. Yes, but you inch into the... Okay. We're going to draw. We're going to draw. I'm going to move away from you for a second, Foss. Items.
Yulind's lost it. He's at the end of his rope. He's like, what the fuck? Okay.
I'm not at the end of my rope. I just wanna visualize this. Okay. World. Intersection. Solid line. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Your car's here. These cars. These ones going this way. These going through. There's cars going this way. There's cars turning this way. And then there's a car here wanting to turn this way. You inch into the intersection here. You're not blocking these guys. You're not blocking these guys. The moment nobody is coming from here, you can then go this way. But you inch into the box. You inch into the intersection. Oh my god, Yulind's losing it. He's trying to manipulate Foss and thinking it's a big deal. Only on yield to turn left. Yeah, no, I get that part. But where am I, beach? Chill out for a second. I had to draw something. Your beach isn't even that nice. It's fucking... Okay. It's fucking full of Vrykrull. It's infested. Did I can get rid of it now. It's just just turn on interception on a red light that doesn't make sense for me. Because here, if you have a red light, you are allowed to cross the stop line. Only on yield to turn left. Otherwise, you must wait for green light. That part makes sense to me. It's just turn on right on red light. Oh! The red... Okay. That far right lane, if it's red, it's outer lane to outer lane. So it's easy to see if somebody's coming. Right? So that light will be red. Let's say there's like 6 moments. There's 6 phases to the light. There is... I can think of 4. There is... Cars go through and turn right. And then the cars turn left phase. Which, no, I guess that would be 6 phases. But turning right on a red is only going to be blocked by other cars for one of the 6 phases. So, like, what's the fucking point waiting in those other phases? That is just an open lane most of the time. So if you're only... Like, it's just very easy to see who's coming and to turn right onto that.
I should figure out why this keeps shocking me.
Yeah? Again, isn't getting its
yeah,
right turn on red. It's rustic.
It's only like every now and again, but I'll just like randomly feel it. Maybe small shocks, but it's like just worrying that it happens like a notable amount.
Huh.
It happens more if I feel if my fingers are like, if I have smaller connection of my fingers on the thing.
Huh.
Like if I have more of my hands on there, it doesn't really happen as much.
Beaches are typically awful for the environment anyway, since most times we dredge sand out from the ocean to make them. What? No, beaches are natural. The fuck are you talking about? Why is my beach frozen? Because it's from Northrend. You know, receiving checks from big sand as opposed to little sand. Think of it more as stop and then yield to turn. I think the biggest difference is we have an intersection. When you can do that is to have a road cutting off the light. You just come to a complete stop and then yield to turn right as if it's red. That's silt, not little sand. So don't cut through red lights, we go around. No roundabout, cut through roads. If there's a roundabout, you just proceed through the roundabout. What? No one's talking about roundabouts.
Dude, the US has like no roundabouts.
We're actually getting a lot more.
Are we?
Yeah.
Not in my area. We got roundabouts fucking everywhere. Everyone's always angry about it.
I feel like I've never seen a roundabout in my life before, like in person.
Missouri's added a few. And then what the fuck do you mean by go around it? Who said anything about cutting through red lights? You have 2 lanes crossing, right? We're drawing again. We're drawing again.
I can't believe Yulin's getting manipulated to draw.
Okay. You have your intersection. 3 lanes on each way, right? This car here, they could do that. God damn it, I didn't fucking show it. Ah! I gotta wait for it to reset. Gana, I'm not trolling. This is the absolute truth. You are just not getting it. No, brother, this guy has to be trolling. I'm done. Gana, hang out just a little bit longer. Just a little bit more, okay? I think you need it visualized. Here's the intersection, right? 3 lanes. 3 lanes. This car here, they can turn right on red. They can do that. Look how little the intersection they take up. The only car they would get in the way in is this one here from this lane if they're going straight and not turning right themselves. So it's literally, you look this way, tracking.
Oh, yeah, you look this way, I'm looking that way. It's Yulin's in the way, dude. He's taking up the lane.
It is literally, you take up the tiniest corner. I think Gana already left.
Did they really leave a roundabout?
That wasn't roundabouts at all.
Is a mile not 100 calories burned? Is it actually
No.
just a little over?
No.
Huh.
It's about 100. It also depends on you. The treadmill gives an approximation. You're probably lighter
I'm gonna
than
take a
the
drink of water.
approximation. Hide your fucking water gun.
Where is
I'll
it?
have to grab it. Oh, I can't grab it.
You just hide it from the menu.
How do you do that?
How'd you spawn
there
it?
is.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh.
I've never spawned them before. I didn't know.
Is the view is blocked, there will be a sign that says no right on red. Floridians will still turn right on those. That's another discussion. Approximately 33% of the world's sandy coastline is currently hardened or altered by human-made structures. Yeah, that's not the majority. What did you say earlier? Beaches are typically awful for the environment, since we most time dredge them out at sea to make them. Yeah, beaches are natural. It depends on which direction the current is going, as well as the plate is drifting. So, like in the U.S., the entire Pacific coastline is beach. Like, it's all beach. Now, I guess there's a few places in like Oregon, Washington that are cliffs, right?
There is man-made beaches.
I'm not saying there's not. What?
Well, if they're talking about dredging and sand, they're probably talking about man-made beaches, I imagine.
Yeah, but the majority of beaches are not man-made. And, like, altered is a very generous statement. When it's like, oh, a building is 1,000 feet from the beach. Altered beach. I need to turn this one down.
Is that what Big Beach is telling you? No, I'm joking.
You're manipulating me! You're manipulating me!
This is gonna be the bit for so fucking long.
You don't cross any lanes, right-hand drive. We got a roundabout and it's awesome, but people are fucking idiots and have no idea how it works. And it's been there for like 8+ years at this point. That's exactly how it is with me, Leon. We've got a roundabout, and for the most part, everybody knows how to do it. I think it's fucking awesome. But every now and then you get the guy who's just like, they turn into the 15-year-old learning to drive, where they're like, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, because they're just so indecisive, and you're like, dude. Vernian publishes driving map to labs. I don't know what that means. I think the misunderstanding is coming from more crowded European countries not having right on red at all, because they have less space for long empty roads, more pedestrians. I think this discussion is just not even worth continuing. Just didn't get it. We have enough time on this. I think that was a very somewhat harsh way to say that last sentence, Scat Cat. But I don't necessarily disagree. Learned how to properly signal for a roundabout. I stopped doing it because it only confuses Floridians, Lamau. I just go. And if you hit that bicyclist who has the audacity to use the roundabout, I mean, hey, that'll learn him. You only got another topic because I just heard it? He's manipulating me! He's trying to control my topics now! He's manipulating me!
I love how no one gets it. No one understands the bit. But it's so funny.
He's trying to pretend to be nice. And like he found a topic for me to discuss. But it's manipulation!
He's manipulating me!
Hi, Yulind. How are you today? Manipulation!
Oh, God.
Fair was harsh sounding in it. Better way to say is he's not understanding due to differences in environment. And we've wasted enough time on this. Even saying wasted enough time on this is a very negative connotation. And, you know, in Ganda's position, it feels like, oh, I'm wasting everybody's time. I'm doing the negative thing of wasting time. And so, I would not use that verbiage.
Yulind, sorry, but you have a topic quota that you have to reach for the next YouTube video clips. Like, you have to at least reach 10 different topics in a single stream. So, you know, you gotta meet your quota.
He's manipulating me! I don't have a quota! He's trying to push this narrative that I'm very formal and corporate in front of all of you guys to make me feel worse and try to push myself to be more informal and let him get away with saying more things on stream. He's manipulating me!
So fucking stupid.
Does Yulind have YouTube clips? No. No. Yeah, wasting time is a very negative connotation. On the other hand, I get shot. I will kill you, Cairo. On your phone, you have the fake little typing sound on the keyboard and haptic feedback turned off, right? Like it's a boomer thing to keep it on? No. Whatever my shit is default is.
That's the most boomer thing at all, because they don't know how to change their settings. No, I'm joking.
I don't know how to change it. I could go find it, but like
I don't care enough either. Yeah, I'm like, it could just stay. That's whatever. I don't care.
I have a fucking default background. I don't give a shit about my phone. It makes calls, it gets text messages. If I get a check written to me, I can cash it online. And I set alarms on it. That's what I need my phone to do. Ugh. Supposed to be that if you're going more than 2 exits left on a 4-way, you put on your left signal until you reach your exit. Then switch to right signal. Floor and see the signal and go, left turn signal, what the fuck? It starts shooting guns in the air. Yeah, leaving your phone on default. He's manipulating me! This boomer shit is fuck. Wow. Man, these other two are dressed weirdly for the beach. I could see this at the beach.
Yeah,
this is
very
fun.
much like a beach outfit.
It's very much like I was running along the beach and I saw my friends hanging out at the beach. So now I'm just, you know, chilling on a towel, not going in the water.
See, it shocked me again. That one actually kind of hurt a little. Cause it shocked me like in the fucking the little flat between your fingers. That's where the shock hit. I was like, what the fuck? How did that happen?
My phone has Yulind as the background. Use a fucking Windows XP ass desktop wallpaper. Touch keyboard noise is driving me insane now, but I like the little vibration. XDD.
What did I say? This is like the friend who doesn't really want to go to the beach, but they're going to the beach, but they don't have a swimsuit and they don't want to buy a swimsuit.
Hi, Danny. I just thought of something really fucking funny.
Speak, funny man. Speak your words.
I'm going to put a desktop background on my phone. And I don't think Kyra will like it. Hi, Sniping Cactus.
I see.
What if it's one of the fan arts of just like me and someone else? So like we show each other our phones, and on his it's me and him, and then on mine it's me and D. Running in those black fishnets without holes. Those I forgot the name of, I can't type. They're just leggings. Lamau. Pain Pecco. What if I get the slideshow backgrounds? And it's all just like fan art or VR chat pictures of me with people. And there's like hundreds, but none of them are with Cairo. So he's just like, he keeps looking at my phone. God damn it, it's just a new person.
What if I like fucking put like a can or something, like to make the bit of the fucking bar touch the ground? You think that would help with the static shock?
Probably. And he says he's nice to me, chat. Guys, I'm gonna be mean to Cairo by having my desktop as fan art of me. I'm so mean to him, guys. I'm literally the worst. It's practically abuse. Do you guys see how he manipulates me? Do you guys see how he tries to gain sympathy from you in front of an audience and make me feel worse? He's manipulating me! I imagine that would get very sweaty and clammy very quick. Probably. Strangle.
I put a soda can against the bar on one side instead, so it's touching the ground. I don't know if that like ground contact will help it not fucking shock me. But
is it like wedged there, or is it just like gonna bounce against it as it moves?
I hope it stays against it.
Okay. What are we at? We're at 2 miles. Oh God, fuck you, Trombe. I am going to be so tired and sweaty by the end of this. Ah!
Crazy, why are you fucking out of breath already, man?
Cause I'm at 9 incline, fuck you.
Ah, bitch numbers.
Hi, Dolly. Hi. Hi, Distu. Hi, Disoriented. Hi, Olakon. Hi, Machine King. Hi, Ender. Oh my goodness. Dully was doing his $5 commissions today, where he draws the little squares of people. Little squares of people. Nice back view. Thank you. It's Golden Week. Hey, Raiders, check out this clip. I will kill you, Leon. LOL. If only you could get a little square for you. He's manipulating me! He's making me feel poor and bad in front of everybody because I'm scared to spend money on things. And I live quite frugally and I don't buy commissions of art. He's manipulating me!
You keep saying it more and more, and people are just gonna be more and more confused.
Maybe somebody else included as well. The pictures all fit into the square hole. A lot of jiggle. Walking. Hi, June. Yeah, I've seen the pictures. I know I'm in one of them. I know Cairo bought one, and Dully put us both in it. Hey, I'm back. I made it for the walk this time. Hell yeah. Hi, Robert. You know what's really funny, Distu? I said your name wrong. I don't have jiggle on my avatar. My tracker is on my back. Oh, I see why it's jiggling so much. It's on my back because on the treadmill it doesn't show up. It blocks tracking. So I have to have it on my back. And so it's on my fucking butt cheek and it's natural jiggle. Hey, June, hi. It's all natural, baby. We do 5 miles every day. We're at 2.13 miles. I'm back. Hello again, Miss Lynn. Also, hello, Foss. Good morning.
Hello, I don't know who that was, but hello, good morning.
That was Techno. He said hi to me, and then in full caps he said hello, Foss. That's you manipulating me. You're making me feel smaller in my own stream by getting him to say hi to you louder to make me feel more insignificant. You're emotionally manipulating me. He's manipulating me!
Are you gonna explain this joke by the end of your stream?
I feel like I've explained it once or twice. Oh, fuck.
Have you? I feel like you've just been doing nothing but shouting, he's manipulating me!
I've explained it. I was like, we were in a call yesterday and just saying everything was manipulation. Oh, fuck, a third beam is the stalking? Nope, it's Hobbit. Great view to start my
You
day.
should have made them, Gav.
They did. They guessed stalking. Stalking is playing Resident Evil 4 right now. Oh, is the angle on the screen the angle you're walking at? No. Oh, yes, yes. That down there at the right, that is the incline on the treadmill. Yes. I always lie down in VR, so this is my worst nightmare. I don't get this joke. Yulind's manipulating himself. Damn it, hello, Hobbit. Every $3 I get goes up 1 degree incline. So, Trombe has spoiled me with bits today. I say spoiled. They just want to see me suffer and sweat. And so, 9 incline the whole day. Damn, 4 hours walking is fine. But 2 at an angle as well. I could probably go 20 miles easy, no incline. It caps out at 12. And I feel like I could go 7 miles at 12 incline. After that, I'm like, I need to stop. Please, I need to stop.
You guys hear that? It's a test. Get him inclined more. He's testing you.
No. No, because I won't even go that. If I get max incline, I'm ending at 5. I'm not trying to fucking push myself and set a personal record each day. Hell no.
Are you really stopping at 5, though?
Do you see how he's manipulating me? He's making me feel bad about not pushing myself. He's manipulating me! He wants to manipulate himself. Damn it, hello, Hobbit. Bits mentioned walking. I actually plan on starting to walk with you on VRChat mobile, through VRChat mobile. Hell yeah. Where's my money at? 259. I'm gonna go do research. I'll be right back.
That's what I was trying to position.
Oh, you'll be fine. I'm coming back.
He's not coming back. He's leaving forever.
Yulind has left the world. I gotta get my orbs. I just noticed 9 inclined to land the wowie. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually surprised Trogdor didn't show up today. Because Trogdor would have been like, what comes off? And I'm like, well, actually, you see. I'm pretty sure we'll be walking this next 2 times I do beach day. Oh. I missed one? Whoa, whoa. Hand. It respawned, that's why.
For the combat and stuff. And parkour is like okay, but it was like meh. I don't know. I just didn't care for it. It wasn't my thing. That's all.
For which one?
What? With Dying Light, I was saying how I blitzed through. If you're wondering why I haven't been around the last couple of days, it's because I got addicted to Dying Light and I finished the main campaign.
Oh.
In 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
Hell yeah.
Dude, what is this fucking... What is this walk that it looks like I'm doing? The fucking grip.
You look like you're on your way to go yell at your kid.
You look like you're like henchman number 3 that's like on the way to check that noise Batman just made.
Hold on, I'm laughing.
You're doing the CJ walk from San Andreas. Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Who is the green-haired elf? Holy jiggle Hobbit. Wait, is that Hobbit? This one is Hobbit. This one is Foss. This one is Lego Kyle.
It's just I kind of have to kind of walk like this if I don't want to fall off the thing because I'm like using this to look down through my headset. That's why I'm looking down and like angled.
See,
I
just
have to hold on.
I just rest my fingers on the bar in front of me. I'm not like putting any weight on it. It's just.
But it keeps shocking me.
It won't shock you if you stop disconnecting. If you just have your hand on it the full time, it won't shock you.
It does. That's why it's a problem. Because it like I will have my hand and then randomly it will shock me and I have to pull it away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your shit's fucked.
That's why it's. Yeah, that's why it's bugging me. That's why it's like. Yeah, because I don't know why. Because I don't feel like it did this before. But I don't know. Then again, maybe I. I don't know. It's bugging the shit out of me.
No, there's a metal grab bar on their treadmill. So they're with their left hand, they have their hand on the bar or both hands, and apparently that's shocking them. Even when it's not like they disconnect and then just put a hand on it, it's like my hand's been on it for 5 minutes. Zap! Oh fuck!
I feel like it's actually shocking me more when I keep my hands on it. Like it doesn't shock me when I randomly put my hands on it.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's why it's bugging me. I also this bar kind of hurts my back because it's less likely to shock me if I have my whole hand on it. I've noticed too, probably because there's more surface area between the shock and my body. But doing that, I have to like uncomfortably bring myself fucking forward because this bar is leaning slightly forward because I don't know who thought that was a great idea. And so it like hurts my back because I have to lean my back over a little bit because I can't just walk more forward because then I'm stepping on the.
What happened? How bad is it? How bad is the angle if you adjust it 1 notch back?
It doesn't have notches. That's the problem.
What?
It literally has one set spot you kind of like lock it in at.
Did they like update the model? Because it sounds completely different than the one I have.
I can try. Yeah. What am I at? I'm almost at a mile. Let me stop exactly at a mile in a second.
Okay, who thought a metal pipe bar and electromagnetic field's a good idea? I personally like the metal bar more because it's solid. I don't want a plastic bar that, like, if I started to fall and I grabbed it with all my weight, it's gonna snap. I want the metal bar that's, like, gonna be strong.
I like a metal bar. They should cover the cover bits that you grab onto with, like, rubber or something that's not conductive, you know?
An insulator, yeah. It's crazy that they just didn't have an insulator.
Okay, let me. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with my hands. Let's see.
We're at 2.5. We're halfway there. Oh my goodness.
You know, I never noticed it before. Maybe it's just because I'm comparing it to your back, Yulind, but that boss's avatar has a wide back.
You can't just say that.
And Voss is sitting there like a fucking gremlin.
Yeah.
So, like, they normally sit?
I don't know if...
Is that an AFK animation, or is that actually him?
That's him. I hope that's not an AFK animation. Hi, Hitori. I guess you could laminate it with an anti-static plastic. Yeah. I think I forgot to say this when Dully was here. Well, they might still be here, but I'd imagine they went to go take a break and get food. Good job today, Dully. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, that was actually me. I tried to see if I could.
Left and right, and I was like, wait, is that him?
No, that was that's because I was loosening the things that hold the bar in place, and I was trying to see if I could just like tighten them really tight when it's like out of the socket thing, which wouldn't have been safe, but I wanted to see if I could do it anyway. But no, it does not, like, it has to be in that one socket, but actually I need to tighten it more because it's still wiggling.
So mine doesn't have a socket per se, but it's like a gear where it's like it lines up in like 6 different sockets, but they would be the 6 directions in a 360. So there's like straight up, straight down, left, like super right. So like it wouldn't be ideal to like lock it into any of those, but I could.
Can you give me the drawing thing? Like if you spawned it, can I work with it or probably not, right?
Nope, that's exactly how it works.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Trying to think of like how I draw this actually.
Yeah, trying to draw a 3D shape is often like, hang on. Hi, Radiarch. So mine.
Actually, it's kind of like this. Actually, this is a better way to. There you go. I think, and then yeah. So it's kind of like this, where there's 2 bits, and then the top bit is another 2 bits that just lock into that one spot. So it's literally only one angle it could go.
Mine, think of like a Vive tracker. And instead of the 3 prongs, there's 6. That's how mine works.
You know, fucking sucks. I don't know if there's really anything I could put on the thing. But it wouldn't help because I hurt my back if I like hold on to the bar for too long because of the way I have to. I don't know.
Hi, Yulind. That's the Disney Channel one. Yulind, have y'all talked about the Chinese court ruling? Nope. Wasn't really planning to.
The what?
The Chinese.
About the weekend fumbling to Kame?
I have no idea what you just said, Hobbit.
Have you talked about the weekend fumbling to Kame? I'm crashing out over it.
The weekend fumbling?
So the weekend he's a music artist. He's been playing Persona 5.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been trying to romance one of the romanceful characters in the game, the goth chick with the blunt bob.
Okay.
You've probably seen artwork of her.
Uh-huh.
He messed up at the end and he ruined the romance.
Oh, no.
So he's been posting like depresso shit on Instagram, and he made like Keitakame's like lab office thing in Animal Crossing.
That's
Really funny.
the one he's trying to romance is, she's a playable character?
No, she's a romance role.
Is she the
character.
nurse?
She's the goth doctor.
Okay. Who's beside you and I always heard the name? Foss, Lego Kyle, over there was Hobbit. We talked about blue button versus red button. Please God, no, I'm sick of, I have not talked about blue button versus red button.
That's all we were talking about last night, and someone got fucking upset over it.
Which game are you talking about? Persona 5. But specifically, the musical artist The Weeknd playing Persona 5. Basically, according to China, said companies can't replace their worker purely for the sake of cost cutting. I did see this, stating that companies have a responsibility to treat workers fairly and pay them what they're worth. Workers with AI. Yeah, no, I saw it. It's just, you know, it's China, so it doesn't really affect most of us here. Is Twitch even allowed in China?
I doubt it.
So I think you need a VPN for it.
Yeah, I doubt it because I don't think even
Go to
YouTube's
that.
allowed in China, so they have
Yeah.
Billy.
It definitely is not allowed.
It's not allowed.
Yeah.
They have Yulind. That's what I thought. I think it's a dub for humanity. I think it's, you know, it's great for them, Kyle. It's just like, it falls into the category of stories that I don't particularly like to talk about because no one here is going to see the results of, right? Guys, they found a new hearing aid thing that makes it so that, you know, these hearing aids are like super good, and we're never going to hear about it for the next 10 to 20 years. Guys, they found this new stem cell research protein that is really good against cancer, and we're not going to hear about it for 10 to 20 years. It's just one of those that's like, okay, I thought it was just good news. It is, but like, it's just not tangible good news. It is good. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic. It's just, it's not like something that most of us will see. Society's as greatest. When men plant trees, they will never sit in the shade of. True.
Hold up. I just got a at from a fucking CEO. I gotta look at this.
From a CEO?
I joined the 9 Discord last night because I didn't realize they had like a company Discord for the Outward devs where they like more interact with the thing, and I brought up the idea of using the staffs as actual walking sticks, and their CEO just responded to me. So.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really I was looking through there before I posted anything. It's like they look through there and respond like every day. I'm like, these are some interactive devs. That's great.
The response to your comment, you fucking idiot. And that's just it.
Their response was, that's a cool idea. We hadn't thought of it. Had we thought of it sooner, it might have made it in, but right now our polish is focused elsewhere. Maybe in a future pass of improvements. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, you don't know what's happening inside, though. Hearing aids are kind of slow development anyways. Getting a cochlear implant redone is super risky and expensive. I love that quote. Hi, honey boo. Hi, looking curvy as ever. What the? You can't even see the curves. They're covered. Oh, it does kind of look curvy like this when you can see the shoulders. Or under the arms, I should say. Damn, Foss has some connections. Last year, they did report on human trials of a new hypnoimmune, hypoimmune insulin-producing cell. Hi, gay badass weed lord. Hell yeah. Yulind getting a cock implant? What the fuck? He's manipulating me! He's making me to feel insecure about the size of my penis. He's manipulating me.
I just realized I'm doing research. I've got everything at max.
I should probably stop doing research.
Yeah, I should.
I have the things I care about at max. So I don't really need to. If anything, you need a ball reduction. He's making me feel self-conscious about the size of my balls. He's manipulating me. He's trying to take down my confidence so they can more easily gaslight me and manipulate me. He's trying to emotionally manipulate my balls with his hands. He's manipulating me. Bro, that jacket be jumping. For sure don't need an ass implant. Hi, Azu. I'm fucking proud of my penis size. Trial results seem positive enough to be a cure for autoimmune diabetics. I'd be proud of the radius. Okay, buddy. Alright. Manipulation is quite the sexual act. Oh my goodness. Are we at 3? We're at 2.9. Oh, fuck. What are my calories? I can't see my calories because I lost my widgets. Damn, so many manipulation allegations of Cairo. Damn right am I. Oh my goodness. I need 841 million for oh, I have a shit ton of tokens. I just realized I have 120k great tokens. Hey, Yulind. Your love handle's looking very thick as of late. Are you trying to make them bigger?
Oh, going to get bad.
He's just being shitty. That's not manipulation. That's just him being a mean and bad person.
Being an asshole.
Manipulation tactics. That's actually how he talks to me off stream. He just insults me like that. So that, you know, when I'm on stream and he pretends to be nice, but he's like just less mean. He's manipulating me! And I am a pineapple. I think we're going to be in Tenaris when we stop walking. I think we're going to, we're going to get through Darkshore. We're going to get through Feralis. We'll be in Tenaris. I want to grab onto them. What the fuck? Pineapple Pen, remember that song? Oh, God. I saw pineapple and I was thinking SpongeBob. You know, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I was not thinking of the fucking song. Hi, Valdir. Well, love handles. All I see is a fantastic booty and tan lines, and I ain't complaining. 2016, gang. The moment when you're our friend who really posts art in Discord? Hell yeah. Apple Pen. How did you make an ASCII dick with that few characters? That's honestly impressive.
Japanese.
More dick manipulation, hell yeah. Dude, that's crazy art. Cute. Thank you, Harley. Hi. I told you old text emotes are the best. It's impressive. Don't post that one too often. I don't want to see that one too often. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Ugh. I'm tired. I'm tired and I want to shower. Blah. We're at 4,020. Money. You got it, boss. Thank you. I appreciate it. We talked about Xenoblade 2 for the most part. We played that yesterday for 4 hours. It was all side quests. It was all side quests trying to unlock the Poppy extra form. Apparently it's the best fucking blade in the game. Everybody says it's gonna be fucking amazing. And I'm sitting here thinking like, dude, this side quest...
I can't wait for you to hate it.
This side quest sucks so much. It better be amazing. I'm a little afraid that I'm like... I'm a little afraid that I've had so much fun. So much unfun getting there. And constantly being told it'll be worth it and it'll be amazing that I'm like... biased into wanting to dislike it now. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be shitty and petty. Hi, Shion. Well, I finally got a job as a grass cutter. Hell yeah. Congrats on getting a job. Felt my age this one time. I called ASCII stuff. Like, an emoticons. And the person I was talking to said, fucking, what did you just call them? Yulind, can you buy me Bobo Bay? No! I haven't even bought myself Bobo Bay.
I haven't even checked the price on that yet.
I watched Sheepy play it a little bit. I really want to play it. I just... too many games to play. I'd rather have Booba Bay. Buy it for me first than yourself, Lamau? Oh my god, we're gonna have to ban
You're
techno.
also about the moves. You don't really have the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get it my next paycheck. Do you want me to buy you Boba Bay? No. I'd rather have boob and ass.
What are you currently at, by the way?
I think 3 miles, 3.15.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're...
Hi.
I definitely stopped walking for a fat minute there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you were always ahead of me to begin with, but I was starting to catch up because I'm walking at 3 versus 2.5.
Holy
It's
shit!
always okay to take breaks.
Shit, so close to 3.14.
Well, I stopped walking because I was like thinking of responding or like figuring out what I wanted to respond to that message. That's awesome that the CEO responded to me. That's fucking cool. I love that, that they're so interactive.
Chad, he says he wants something. But then when I buy it, he gets mad at me. Is he manipulating me?
No, he's telling you no. There's boundaries.
Cairo doesn't understand boundaries. And then he manipulates the situation to make it not about boundaries and make me sound shitty. He's manipulating me!
How long do you think it's gonna take until still Pete? Holy shit! Did I just have a stroke? What the fuck was that? how long do you?
That was tripping over your own tongue.
How long do you think it'll take until someone starts getting really pissed off of you saying he's manipulating me and just like telling you to shut the fuck up because they're gonna get no.
People that clicked off because they're annoyed.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to piss you off. I didn't think it was that irritating. I just, it was a joke that was really funny. And I really enjoyed it. And you telling me to stop making this joke is manipulating me! Hi, Lone Wolf. Hi, he's manipulating me! well, the student Yulind is learning from the master, Cairo. Hey man, get off my back and stop manipulating me, boss. God, that shit is so funny. Manipulates me with his amazing tendons. Tendons? That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, they're very cuttable.
Ah, what's wrong with you? I was clenching my butt cheeks as I knew that you would say he's manipulating me. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
This is gonna be the fucking vocal stem for weeks.
Secret technique, mass manipulation. Oh, for weeks? So now you're trying to get me to stop by making me feel bad. My cat's manipulating me into petting her by being cute. Hey, guess what? The walking princess says, huh? What? The walking princess says what? Ha ha. Hi. I need a drink. I need a drink. Cairo and Yulind is manipulating the bigger picture. We just know how to prove it. Doke's staring me. This joke is equivalent of, you don't like this thing, so you hate me. Oh, so now you don't like my joke, so you're trying to get me to stop it by making it equivalent to something else? You're trying to make me feel like it's less original and not funny? Yeah, that's manipulation. You're manipulating me.
Holy shit, dude.
You know what this joke really is? It's these nuts on your chin from Key and Peele. It's literally like, sir, are you okay? I'm okay with these nuts on your chin. It's really not that funny, sir. It's funny when these nuts are on your chin. It was like a little funny for the first day, but it has been 5 weeks. Please stop making the joke, sir. Please stop putting my nuts on your chin. God, we need a manipulated counter. Oh, I have automatic research level up. Let's grab that real quick. Stop manipulating me.
They don't have enough.
I'm so tired. So, like, when you cascade, do the levels, like, increase? So, like, can you get more item value increase, or?
Don't know.
What level is your item
I feel like
value
it
increase?
scales up higher. My item value is 60 out of 60.
Okay, so everything resets.
Yeah, everything resets other than your research.
Okay. Other than research. Okay.
I do think they scale up more in like the later levels because it's a fucking slog still in like post 20 levels.
I'm sitting here still trying to wait so that I can do my first cascade.
Damn, Hobbit's
I
looking
know
fire
because
that
I
outfit.
had to level up after I hit level 25 and to do the cascade.
And then you start all over again. You have to regrind your laser.
Oh god, I do.
And you gotta regrind it. You only keep your
Is it-
research. That's it.
Is it still like the spinning laser? Or?
Yeah, you keep everything in your research.
Okay.
When you first start off, it'll start off with like the original one.
Oh,
You have to go up and
the
switch back to it.
Laser. You mean the laser power? Okay.
Yeah. Like the different type of lasers you all got.
Damn, Hobbit's looking
Oh,
fire
yeah,
with that
yeah.
outfit. Well, I gotta go now. Bye, Yulind. Bye, everyone else. A good night. Good night, Radiark. Sleep well.
Good night.
Oh.
Kind of crazy how fast it becomes easier to walk
Yeah?
like longer distances after a day or two.
Yeah? When I first started, it was like 1 mile in an hour. And I was sweaty from that. And then I went like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. And it just slowly got faster. I remember...
Well, the thing is, no matter what, I'm gonna be sweating. But in terms of like my legs hurting and how, I mean, I always sound fucking out of breath. To be fair, I don't think I have the best of lungs. But
Gotta stop smoking.
just like I know, right? No, I technically have asthma. I say technically because like I've been told I have asthma, but I've never had like an asthma attack or issues with that. So like I don't know.
Keo.
My mom did used to smoke when I was younger, so that probably could have fucked up my lungs with secondhand smoke too. At some point. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? I remember when I first did like a max incline day. I had to take like 3 breaks. I remember the last time I took a break on incline day. Hi, how's you? 9 incline. Cause tram is mean, Keo. But we're doing good. We're pushing
Honestly,
through.
the only thing that stops me from walking a lot more is just like the uncomfortability of doing it with like this spot. You know what I wish? I wish I had a bar on like each side to keep myself like in spot. Because that'd be fucking awesome. That would Solves so many issues.
I get your friend. My parents smoked around me as a baby. I got pneumonia from it. Pretty sure my lungs were perma-stunted from it. Oh. I had asthma growing up. I had an asthma attack once in school. But that was me and my friends being idiots and pelting each other with foxtails. And so, like, you know, we're going to class and he's just like, all right, get all the foxtails off of each other's shirts. You know, I've got like 50 on my back. And they, you know, wipe them off. And then I go into class and I'm sitting there in class just like trying to breathe. And they're just like, you gotta go to the office.
Dude.
You need your inhaler.
Speaking whale.
And I'm like, what are you mean, teacher? I'm fine. Like struggling to breathe. And she's like, you make sure Yulind gets to the office. Has an attack, are you okay? I have to walk to the grocery store 1.5 miles there and 1.5 back. A lot of it's on level ground. But it starts and ends on a hill. There's a hill in the middle, so I fucking respect the shit out of you for all the times you have to do incline yesterday.
Ooh, that's some loud thunder I just heard.
I think I heard it.
Dude, you know what I should do?
What?
If my grandparent, because my grandma's getting a walker, like a proper one, but they have some like extra ones downstairs. I wonder if I can like take one of the walkers. It might not fit. Maybe I'm like wondering if I could fit one of the walkers and if it'd be high enough to like put it in front of me, so I could just like have my hands on that.
Try it
on the sides. Maybe not right now though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly the back. The back that's a trouble. It's annoying me. With everything.
Oh my goodness. We're at 3.5. We're at 3.6. We're cruising. We're home stretch. Just
You're
a little
whole
bit
mile
more.
ahead of me.
Oh my god.
'Cause
Next year in 119 levels. I think I talked about everything in Xenoblade. We were just doing side quests yesterday, a bunch of merc missions. We're getting close to the end. When we finish Xenoblade 2, I think I'll make Cairo focus on Final Fantasy XIV for a bit. Then, I don't know, we'll start 3 when he gets to a certain point. Definitely after I move will be Xenoblade 3. Oh, God. And then, yeah. What else? Oh, jeez, I'm just realizing. Automatic selling and automatic research are going to reset when I cascade. That's going to stink.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
A lot of us that have been at this for a while, we tend to grind into like level 12.
Okay, I might stop there. I could keep going, but my grandma wants my help with something, and also
Okay.
I might unplug stuff again because the thunder's getting a little loud. So.
Yeah. Good job today.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Boss.
2.6. Yeah. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Today, we have World Hop with Core. I would like to optimize that avatar if I can, if I have time. But I'm gonna get a fucking fat nap today. And then, tomorrow is Tales and Game Night. Sunday is V Rising. Oh shit, it'll probably be the last V Rising. Hi, Blue Ham. I'm so sad to report that I spilled egg on my phone. Did it fuck up your phone, or you just, like, need to clean it? I'm cooking an omelet because I'm hungry. Also, hi. I used to have a lot of scrambled eggs. I haven't had scrambled eggs in a couple years. I fucking down hard-boiled eggs like a motherfucker. Clean it. Will probably be sticky later. Ah. You fucking hate to see it. Oh my goodness. Dude. I need more time. I need more fucking time. I want to play Bobo Bay. I want to play Monster Hunter Stories. I want to play all the single-player games. Like, I really want to play Twilight Princess. At $12, I've been playing through Twilight Princess. And I see it and I'm just like, fuck, I want to do that. I want to play that game again. This is the first thing happening today. I got up half an hour ago. Do you ever just have a day where, like, something goes wrong in the morning? And you're just like, shit, don't be one of those days. Don't be one of those. And it's just setting the tone for the day, and you're like, oh, God. I had that a couple days ago where my phone died, even though it had like 40% charge the night before. And so I was like, shit, is my battery on my phone fucking dying? It might be. I don't know. It had like 2 or 3 days of just draining charge. And then like, it's been fine since then? I don't know. I've been super like keeping an eye on my battery for my phone. My motherboard overheated, and I cleaned my computer out, and it's been fine since then. And then something else happened that day. I was just like, dude, this day just sucks. And I think I said it the next day, but I'll say it again now. Even my worst days are still good days. You guys spoil me so much. Other than that, what else are we like? There was a game trailer we saw yesterday. I was like, dude, that looks fucking sick. I think it was like a Dynasty Warriors aesthetic game. Like, it wasn't a Musou, but it was like connected to it or something. What was it? Oh, I can't remember.
Character action horde game, I think is what they call it.
Maybe. I just remember seeing a game and being like, this looks so cool.
Battle Tendency, I think it was called.
Say that again?
Battle Tendency was half the title. Let me look it up.
That sounds right.
The Awakener Battle Tendency.
Now, if there's anything I really want to play right now, Monster Hunter Stories. Kind of Monster Hunter Stories. I have not given it enough time, and the honeymoon phase is starting to end, so I'm gonna be like dropping it soon. So they're like, oh fuck, I need to put time into it before I drop it. I'm at that stage of stories right now. Azu just put the fucking Devil Joe outfit on their avatar, and I'm like, fuck, that looks so good. I think that's got Monster Hunter Stories on my mind a bit. I will pinch you if you drop it. Why? You're the fucking reason I drop it, Cairo. It's a JRPG and I'm going through too many. I keep seeing stuff about Diablo 4. And that's tempting me. Because I dropped 3 figure on it. He's manipulating me. He's manipulating me. I'm manipulating you. No, I played more D4 and the skill tree change is actually really good. It's still piss easy on hardest difficulty before you unlock more. I feel like it should be piss easy on the easiest difficulty, Leon. One of my biggest gripes with Last Epoch and Path of Exile 2 is that you can just, like, get to a point in the game where it's like, shit's too hard. Like, I can't level right now because everything's difficult. And so, like, the only thing I can kill is 10 levels over than me. But on par, it's like I'm struggling. And, like, having a difficulty setting where it's like, okay, just lower the difficulty until I get a power spike doesn't feel great, but you don't hit a wall. It feels awful to, like, there's one setting and you just, oh, I can't play anymore. I just have to backtrack, I guess. Non-hardest. My skellies were destroying bosses instantly. Right, and that's good and all, that feels great. But, like, you recognize the problem where I'm on the only difficulty. I can't set it down, I can't set it up. And I'm just, like, shit isn't working. I haven't gotten the items I need, I haven't gotten the drops I need. You know, it takes me forever to kill one thing that's just a random guy on my level. Like, that sucks to be in. And in Diablo, you just turn the difficulty down. But in Path of Exile 2, or Last Epoch, you literally backtrack until you get, like, a better item that can carry you. Or you just stop playing that character. That shit sucks. I also remember there wasn't a build I really liked when I was playing Diablo 4. I was very interested in Stormcrow Druid, but it was a legendary unique staff that they didn't have a way to target farm back then. So I just couldn't get it. Also, it only dropped at, like, level 70 plus content. So, like, you just had to play the game for, like, 50 plus hours to get to it. And it was like, dude, I don't want to play all these other Druid builds. This shit sucks. I just want to left click things. And Stormcrow was just so unobtainable. I'm gonna go get orbs. Whoa. I'm sweating so much that my controller can't always tell when I'm releasing my grip. Lurk. Okay, Scat Cat. Managed to get Wizard and PoE up to, at the time, highest keys in Demolish, or Demolish levels. Friday and I also exploded. The last time I played Path of Exile, I was playing Druid. Druid had just come out. And, I was playing a Wolfpack build. And it was really fun, I liked it. When it's like level 6 or 8, you get an ability that marks enemies. And when you kill an enemy that has a mark, you spawn a wolf. So you're doing a lot of, like, I'm in wolf form, killing enemies that are marked with this wolf mark. And then eventually you get a move that it marks enemies with that and also detonates the wolves. And you keep leveling that up, and it gets you up to, like, 7 wolves. It might go higher than that. And then you get the ultimate, or the spirit move that adds 4 wolves. And the wolves' strengths are based on that first move, so that's like your priority ability. And so I just had a wolf pack of, like, 7 wolves. I myself, squishy as fuck. But I'm in the background doing this attack that, like, lunges forward and then leaps back. And just hitting enemies with that spawns a wolf. And so I'm constantly spamming that to like maintain my wolves, because the wolves themselves like don't heal. They probably have a way to heal, but like I didn't know about it. You'd probably have to put like pet healing, like the pets have lifesteal or something. I don't know. I was constantly spamming that move to keep wolves up. And it was very fun. There were a few bosses that were really hard. I remember in Act 3, the Molten River boss, crazy fucking hard. Because he walks into the lava, and all the wolves just die, and just like, well, I guess I'm waiting for him to come out of the lava. We're at 4.16. 4.16, home stretch. Home stretch. That's like 20 minutes. And then we're good. No, I like Path of Exile too. In Diablo 3, I was very good at making builds. I knew where all the systems of strength came from. I knew where all the power was. So I could just like create my own build. I never got to that point in PoE 2, Last Epoch, or Diablo 4. I felt very much like I'm kind of just trudging through and I'm missing so many things. I mean, I love easy games. I am the easy game player. There's like no friction whatsoever. It's weird. I don't know. You gotta get to the end game so you can turn it up to Torment 12. You're still leveling, right? I saw it was Darth Microtransaction. Darth DM. Maybe it'll get better late in the game. He was the one I was watching talk about Diablo 4. And he was saying the, hold on. Am I stupid? Oh my god, guys, I'm stupid. We haven't had our lighting on the whole time. He was saying...
You can see the sun with the Japanese kid. I don't know.
He was saying the skill tree change was really cool, but like not that big of a thing. Like it just adds more passives to the skill tree. And like, for how much it was advertised in the DLC, it feels very much like this should have been more. I got an image for you, but it can be for later, love. What the heck? I had so much fun in D3. Did lose a spark for you when Greater of 70 became free. Still play Lost Seasons after. For me, it was the opposite, Cactus. For me, when Diablo 3 first came out, it was like, okay, but like the end game felt pointless. When Reaper of Souls came out, I put so much time into it. And as they like went later and later in the seasons, those when I really started having fun. Season like 29 and 27 were the ones I spent a lot of time in. I think it was those seasons. I don't know. And like Greater Rift 70 was fucking free. They gave you a set bonus. I got my Frenzy Barbarian rolling. And I think I got up to like Greater Rift 120. And I felt like I could have kept pushing, but at that point it was like, okay, I need to grind 120s to get my gems up. And like hope for primal ancient. So I was like, no, I'm good. Most of my time I spent around season 7 to 15, I think. I spent a lot of time season like 1, 4, and 7. And then took a long break and came back for... I don't think I did 27. I think I just did 29. It's at least hugely improved Necromancer. That's the only class I played. Also mainly did hardcore. I hate hardcore. I can't play hardcore at all. I am so terrified of the idea of, oh, I disconnected, so I lose everything. That shit is so like, nope, fuck that. You could pay me to play hardcore, but I'd very much prefer not hardcore. DC from your single player, always online game. Yup. It was a thrill. Died to a lasting damage trail in Safe Town when exiting the PvP run. Cause friend had flame walkers on. That shit's awful. I need a drink. I need a drink. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I'm so ready to be done. 4.4. I'm just fucking counting the fucking miles left. In PvP ground, you don't lose your character on death, but for a split second, the fire trail was still an enemy in New Tristram, so it killed me there. That's awful. Wasn't there at some point in WoW Green or Grey Glows, they're like meta for mythic rating? What you might be thinking of is in Warlords of Draenor, they added a new ability for Ice, or for Frost Death Knights. It was the ability Breath of Sindragosa. And basically, it cost 30 runic power to start up, and then it would drain 10 runic power a second. And so, what you would do is you would start with 10 runic, or 100 runic power, use it, you'd have all your runes up, and you just spam like your double abilities to like keep your runes up. You would use your Horn of Winter, and just use as many runes as possible. To extend, a rune would generate 10 runic power. To extend your Breath of Sindragosa as long as possible. Ideally, you'd keep it going for like 20 to 25 seconds. However, somebody noticed, hang on, from Wrath of the Lich King, which was 3 expansions prior to Warlords of Draenor, there were some PvP gloves that made it so that your Chains of Ice generated 30 runic power, and Chains of Ice is a move that doesn't do much damage and slows the enemy. But because it spends 1 rune, it generates 10 runic power. But if you have these gloves from 3 previous expansions, it generates 30 runic power. So if you have this move that costs 10 runic power a second, but you just spam Chains of Ice, you could keep it up indefinitely. So this guy started going into instances and raids, and he would just be breathing ice the whole time. And he's just spamming Chains of Ice, and we were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But then he's doing like 40% more damage than everybody else. And it was like, hold up. Wait a minute. What's this guy doing? And they saw the gloves, and they saw the Chains of Ice spam, and they're like, oh. And it got nerfed. Rightfully so. But yes. I called it. I was like, we're going to be in Tenaris when the video ends. And here we are. And that's still awesome. That's still awesome. And it was from a rating season that didn't really matter. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Right? It wasn't like somebody pulled it out for a world first. And it was like, hang on, what's this Death Knight doing? It was like, I don't even know if the raid was out at that time. And if it was just Highmall. Ugh, I need a drink. I need a drink. Ugh. Dude, if they rolled back a world first because they didn't nerf a piece of gear, that'd be insane. Can only assume the community would tear them a new one. I mean, they've rolled world first back for other stuff. In Kata, a group was bringing like 7 Death Knights to Heroic Sinestra because their Dark Simulacrum would hit for like 1,000,000 damage. And Blizzard like nerfed it on the spot. They didn't take away the first, but they like nerfed it so just like suddenly Dark Simulacrum isn't usable. And they're like, what the fuck? Blizzard's like, yeah, that was not intentional, dudes. Hello. I think they rolled back the world first dogs in Firelands, which was the first boss. Nobody really cares. But they rolled that one because the first group to kill it was standing on a rock to cheese it. They were evade aggroing 2 of the dogs while everybody just killed the boss. Like, I get it if an entire guild is knowingly using an arena exploit like that. 35 consecutive streams. Hell yeah. Like, if it's just gear or an ability, it's a bit overtuned. Changing it on the fly seems like overreach to me. It depends on how much it's affecting it, right? If everybody's doing 5,000 DPS, and you have a player doing 7,500 DPS because of this, yeah, nerf that on the spot. If a guild is stacking people doing that, you should absolutely roll back that world first. That doesn't count. What the fuck? You can't have that shit. Oh my goodness. What are we at? 4.6, 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. Yippee! I know this feels like punishment for being creative. No. Because the level of results matters. If it's like, hi Dunbara. If it's doing 40% more damage than everybody, yes, that's creative and cool for you, but that's exploitative. That is, where are we now? We're in the Tenaris Desert in World of Warcraft. If it's that level of a difference, and you know it's that strong, that's exploiting game mechanics. That's a system that you know is not intended, and you're knowingly using it, that's exploitation. That kind of defeats the purpose of the game. Imagine imagine a football game and you notice, hey, this little section of the football field over here, it's like totally flooded. It's like you step on it and it's got the turf moving up and down. Hi, Yasu. Right? Like it's literally full of water. There's a water bubble there. So for the game-winning play, you know the score is 14-14. Let's do a run. Let's drive the ball, but make sure you go around that water bubble so that when all the defenders chasing you, they run into it and trip. And then you score a touchdown. Right? That kind of defeats the purpose of the game. That's not clever use of game mechanics. That's actively sabotaging the other game that you didn't specifically do it, but you know it's there, and you are, like, totally going past the spirit of the competition to win, to have them trip and get a free touchdown. That's, like, totally against the spirit of competition, right? I see that as the same. Where, oh, I found this clever use of game mechanics that has this weird interaction with a piece of gear from 3 expansions ago. But it makes it so that I do 40% more damage than everybody. That's not like you playing better. That's not you having a better strategy as a guild. That's just you have an unfair advantage. You just happened to discover it before they did. So effective that you only run DPS of that kind. Removes reason for other classes to shine. People famously don't exploit. Oh, God. Are we at 5 miles? Are we at 5 miles yet? I found this clever game mechanic for stopping a touchdown. Gun. Lamau. 4.76. Guys, I'm so fucking tired. I can't see calories. I'm excited for nap. I'm excited to nap. I'm excited for World Hop. I'm not excited to do avatar work. I really want to get an avatar to, like, poor quality. But I really dragged my feet with it this week. Oh god, it does not feel better to do big steps. Yulind, I like the new G4 spec. They made pretty damn simple to gear up now. I have not played Diablo 4 since Season 2. I keep hearing good things about it. I watched a YouTube video on it this morning. But, like, it's very hard for me to want to play Diablo 4, Yasu. I get a little tempted now and then. But, like, I think about... I was a walking salesman for the game, Yasu. I was convincing all of my friends to buy it. Look at Diablo 2. You buy a game and you've got seasons for 10 years. Look at Diablo 3. They had like 60 seasons over 10 years, and all you had to do is buy the game and one expansion. You buy the game, yes, it's expensive, but you're going to get 30 seasons, 10 years out of this game. And then when they did the survey, they was like, hey, are you okay with paying $50, $75, or $100 for annual DLC? I was just like, the thing that I platformed on, the thing that I convinced everybody to buy this game for, you know, you get such a deal for 5 years. They're not doing that. It's a little unfair of me. Because, one, it's cheaper than subscription model games. It's cheaper than World of Warcraft. And they never said, we're not going to have paid DLC for the next 5 years. That was never a promise of theirs. It just feels bad. It just upsets me, Yasu. And so, I'm very much bitter. I'm very much like, I don't want to play D4. I would rather play Last Epoch. I would rather play Path of Exile 2. I'll never forget, I got dragged to a chess club meeting by my friend in middle school. And when I did an en passant against a 6th grader, she called me a cheater and cried, and the teacher made me roll the move back. I was so upset. I guess I've never been on the victim side of a rollback, so I have sympathy for it ingrained in me. Why would the teacher make you roll it back? Did you, like, look up the rules? And she was like, oh shit, they can do that. That's so dumb. Look at D4. Cough up $40 every year. You know Yuli's upset when he pulls off the Ricky voice. Shut up. 4.91. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, Hi, Blissy. Lobster. Hi, Raiders. Blissy, it's beach day. Blissy, it's Golden Week. Thank you, Blissy. I really appreciate it. Good job today. I saw you were fishing this morning. Are you late to the party? Or are you just like, I just like fish, so I'm here. Double audio. Hi, Master Bismuth. Walking femboys aren't real. They can't hurt you. I got an alligator. Hell yeah. I am level 520 in fishing. I did a lot of time there. I walk in crates now.
because it's kind of like the new idle game that everybody wants to do. But the moment we get an update for fish, we're not getting a summer update, but we are getting a content update next in a bit. I'll be walking there again. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. What is that sentence? What did I just read? But thank you, Blissy. Good job today. Oh my god. I have 9 incline, okay? I'm not that weak. I have 9 incline and I've done 5 miles. Those are some classic hip-hop bars from back in the day. Are they actually? That's funny. Rap kind of was different back then. I remember the Family Guy joke about it. I also just think of fucking BC Boys. I'll stir fry you in my wok. It's like, he'll what? They are? That's funny. I need a drink. I mean, starting freestyle. Mine in particular is pretty legendary. You've not heard that one? Coming on back in the ages visibly? I didn't. Growing up, and even now, I was very disconnected from, like, rap and hip-hop. You know what music I listened to the most until I was in high school? Weird Al Yankovic. I had, like, 5 CD albums of his, and a Greatest Hits DVD. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. And then, in high school, I got into Muse, I got into Avenged Sevenfold. I got into Wolfmother, kind of. A little bit of Linkin Park. A little bit of Soil. Then when I went to college, that was when my music really branched out. What are we at? Oh, we're probably past 5. We're at 5:10. I'm finished. I'm ending here. I'm so fucking tired. God damn it, Hobbit. I looked at the vending machine. I was like, what fucking item is that? It's the fucking sticker.
The best.
Pause that. Play this. You guys wait there. I'm fixing my trackers. Oh my god, I played 49.7 hours. Hi, Lugs. Just dropped in to give you a hug, Yulind. Are you at work, Lugs? I hope it goes fast. On another 13-hour shift. You got this. Keep it up. Calibrate. Okay. What? It's a long fucking shift. Okay, here. I can't believe it. Day 10 of walking. Hi, Purse. It's not day 10. It's not day 10. I'm probably not the first one to make that joke, but I had to. You are actually the first person to make that joke. No one else has claimed a reset with day 1000. Lugs, Purse. What do you think of the Golden Week outfit? I'm nice and shiny. Let's collect orbs. And then, we'll go to a new map. Love you guys. Have fun for me and give Yulind hugs for me. Bye-bye. Bye, Lugs. 10 10 outfit, very shiny. Thank you. Claim, 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 claim. The walker perfectly fits over the treadmill.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I'm at 249. 250. Come on.
You went too fast.
I didn't go too. I mean, I'm more so just regretting the fact that I'm not gonna hit my cascade before you leave.
Oh, you'll be fine. Hi, Nick. How are you, Yulind? I'm tired. I'm tired and sweaty and exhausted. Where's the... Oh, here. We just did 5 miles at 9 incline. I have 813 orbs? Hell yeah. Why is Lug so very cute? Effort, personality, discipline, dedication. Worlds. Friends. Drop portal. Portal? Oh my god, I want to chug water. I want to chug water. Good job with your walk today. Thank you, Fishy. Hi, hi. Come on. You can load. I believe in you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ugh. Hi, Cold Deaths. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? I do! It's Hydrapple. I like Hydras, and I think Hydrapple is fucking adorable. I think Hydreigon kind of missed the mark. I don't really like Hydreigon. They're you know, the Hydra Pokemon, but they just, I don't know, they look goofy with their little floating legs, and they're like kind of just an orb in the air. I don't know, they look a little dumpy to me. Yulind, how much for Overwatch session if Fishy is there? 0. Not doing it. Okay. I can't wait to lose it. Thank you for the follow. That's a funny way to pronounce cast form. Damn, I almost had him this time. I don't think you did.
Good job
Whoa.
today.
Why am I so laggy? What is happening? Thank you. Ugh. Ugh. Where is this? There. Oh, I landed on a shoe.
Whether to be pointing towards you or pointing out to the ocean.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, that's so comfy to be laying down. I could go down a little bit. Hey, Sami, who's the cute Neko? That is, in fact, Lego Kyle. Are you going to nap today, Yulind? Oh my god, yes. Heck, I love it when you hold the camera and move around during beach days. Feels like a holiday home video. Hell yeah. I just want to lay in the waves like this. How are you, Kyle? Sore but comfy. Can you check the image of me I sent? Oh, that wave was big. Like, it went over my eyes. The weekend was how it felt when you missed your shot with Takemi. Was this how it felt? Cairo, I'm banning you. I'm just gonna ban you. You know what you did. You've crossed the line. God damn it. How are you, Nick? I'm good. It'd be so wonderful to lay down like the IRL. Maybe the other way around, because big waves. The other way around. What's the other way around? With the waves hitting my right side? Ah! That one was big. Also, they're different sizes. That's so cool. It's not just like the same wave on repeat. Is this one going to be big? No. I don't know if you guys can hear the treadmill resetting. It's lowering from 9 incline. I'm like watching for a big one now. No, not that one. This one will be big. The evil is defeated. Kyra, they're getting banned every stream. He actually hated the image. What the fuck? Of course I hated it! What'd Kyra do? You're laying in a pool of your own sweat? I'm laying on my rug. I've got a rug in the middle of my bedroom and I'm just like laying on that. It's next to the treadmill. The treadmill is like right here. I'm at turn 9 degrees so your head is away from the sea. No, I want to get slapped on the side. That's good sweat rug. It's not a sweat rug. Did you have fun today, Kyle? It's not a sweat rug. Soggy rug. It's not even soggy. It does feel fucking good on my back, though. Holy. I had something in mind, and I've forgotten what it was. Hi, Foss Wave. Hi, Fishy. Fishy, I'd be very hesitant talking to Cairo or Foss. I learned last night that they're very manipulative. And basically this whole stream has been me calling out all of their emotional manipulation. And even me talking about this now, they're not saying anything. That's because they're manipulating me. They're trying to make themselves look like the victims here, so they're not like disputing it or like saying anything. That's manipulation. Heck, I knew it. It was me, eyes.
Always do, Nick. LOL. This fucking guy, dude. Do you see how he's making a joke out of it? Do you see how he's trying to downplay and be like, this fucking guy? That's emotional manipulation. He's manipulating me. Don't believe his pink lies. No, he's right. I manipulated him. See, by Foss saying that, he's also trying to make a joke and downplay it. He's manipulating me. Oh my god, I'm just gonna fall asleep here. Just laying down like this, I'm actually just gonna fall asleep. Oh. Both the streams I had up and was lurking in are still live. God for the girl boss does a little emotional manipulation. I didn't have any stories from yesterday. There was Xenoblade 2. There was the Koyo Discord names. There's the VR chat text update. We didn't really talk about that at all. In VR chat, they are adding text moderation, and they are using AI for it. They're using AI to detect, certain things and, typically remove or even suspend people on that. Oh, hi Friday. The temptation of crab reeve on you. Now, they have clarified, this is only for things like bios, instance names, group names. It does not affect the chat box. So if I type in, I hate gay people, in chat, that's not going to affect it. That's not going to get caught. However, if I make a group, I hate gay people, the AI scrubber is going to go, whoa, you can't be saying that there. It's so funny seeing Tupper on Twitter retweet the post saying, please God, you idiots, read the full thing. Yes. Oh, interesting. So I can still call Yulind bad names in text chat where a stream can't see it? Yes. And they also have a lot of tools. It's like, context matters and stuff like that. They've made a whole appeal process that's like, hey, I should not have gotten banned for this, and they will review it. I also don't think they're banning anybody. Based on this, they're not banning anybody, but they will block action. So if I made a group that's like, I hate gay people, it would block it, but I wouldn't get banned. I think they said there's no bans coming off of this specific feature. Good job, Yulind. Thank you. There's a lot of people, saying it sucks. There's a lot of people who kind of rightfully have the point of saying, hey, you're using AI for this, and you're saying none of the bans are AI, but why am I getting banned? Why am I getting banned, and then when I appeal it, a human goes, oh, that was a mistake, and I get unbanned? That kind of seems like you used AI in the first place there. That kind of feels like a separate issue. I did see a few people claiming slippery slope as well. I did see a few people claiming, once you're okay with this, then they'll start banning you for stuff in your text chat. And it's like, slippery slope argument is kind of, not a good arguing point. Yulind hates what? Hoy. Hi, Pixel. I don't think I hate anything in particular. Ugh. I saw an avatar creator I like that got banned for their own group. That is Disciples of Weave Has Gay, which is their username. I told them to appeal that shit. It's their freaking username. Yeah, appeal it. Just appeal it. Even if it's like you were rightfully banned, they'll probably reduce it just because, oh yeah, this isn't a bot, it's a person. And clearly we've had a conversation with them now where it's like, hey, I want to appeal this. This is just my name. Or, this is a sticker in this context. Even that is like a little learning point, right? Hi, Lucy. To be honest, their old dynamic text session wasn't great either. They wouldn't even let you write therapist in your bio because it has the word rapist in it. Oh, I didn't even know that. I've seen some stuff in the bios that I didn't even think there was detection, but... Hi. Yeah, I can see how a bot might read that as something related to gay or whatever, but yeah. It's very obvious, like, why a bot flagged it. It shouldn't have. And it definitely feels like an overreach, but, I mean, you appeal it, and then they go, oh yeah, this shouldn't have been hit. And it should be good after that. Yeah, I'm okay with the VR chat text thing. You know, it's more moderation, which I think overall I want. I think there's too many kids at the potential to get hurt, so I want moderation. Not that it's, you know, protect the kids. It's not that thing, but there needs to be moderation for just how many people are on this platform, and so long as doesn't fall into overreaching, I'm fine with it. I missed the start of the conversation. What's the new change? VR chat has rolled out text moderation, and in this octal, they are using AI for it. However, it does not affect the text chat. It only affects like bios, group names, instant names, and so if you try to put something there like "I hate gays," it won't let you create it, but it won't ban you. They said you won't be getting banned for this. It'll just be blocking you. But if you put like "I hate gays" in like chat, so like in the text box, in the chat box in a world, it's not going to affect that. Because, you know, that while that might be bad, that also just might be the context of a joke in that moment. You could still get reported for that, and, you know, if they provide screenshots and stuff, you could get banned for that. But it's not going to ban you for having that. It's going to work if you put that, like, in your bio. Online moderation has made mistakes and snap banned people for modern AI tools. The AI tools can just make it more likely annoying to deal with. Are you enjoying the beach day, Kyle? Oh, hey, Yuli. Got my own little treadmill now, too? Hell yeah! Yeah, I could see how a bot might read that. Oh, I tried to type the name of the content filtering issue. Just asked me if I really wanted to say that. Laying in the ocean to let the waves take him, incredible. It's so comfy. Scantor problem, but replace with a U. Wait, what? But replace the A with a U? Scuntorp? I gotcha. I've had it in the game for a while now. Try to take a print of any not safe for work content. Can tell you can't print it. Boobs, wiener, etc. Yeah. Yeah. True, same with nudity detection. So I tried to swap back to my original name, and I cannot because it's not in the public pool yet. It's not taken, it's just not in the pool. Give me the rope. Hi, Cass. What is a flarp noise? Oh no. I don't know what a flarp noise is. Sounds like a tarp being flapped. Or that's what I immediately think of. Hi, I'm getting distracted. Cassie, I was bad. I haven't done any optimization for tonight. Wait, that's why it was an octopus getting flarped on the beach. You guys are having a beach day? What the? Yeah, when Sirius just came out, I uploaded boobs and they detected it and blocked it. Yes, I've got a great view right now. It's terrifying. You know what you're saying. They need to name him real life. They need to name him Heel for Rope at this point. Apparently it could take 6 months for it to be available again. Yeah. Hi, Cassidy. Scunthorpe problem where kids couldn't look up their own town. Scunthorpe because of a profanity filter blocking it. Oh, that's funny. You have to do optimization? Oh, hey, Jack. All of my avatars are very poor. Like, none of them are rated poor. Because I typically fail mesh checks and triangle checks. In particular, Meltina has a lot of triangles. And so, even though my avatars aren't really that, like, bad on anybody, They hit very poor by triangles, and my personal methods, I just have a few too many meshes for the ratings. Just gonna change my name to Heal for Shivario. Hey, Jack. He's Miltina Base Hill. Very poor by default. No, very poor by default. Pat, explode. My brother went to Stop Dick High. I'm mainly a bitch about optimization because it's funny. I think most World Hop events are fine. It's just a few situations where resources get tight. Beer chest triangle thresholds are ridiculous. There's no way without Yulind decimating and making it look like shit. I'll be able to decimate without affecting its appearance at all. There's plenty of blend shapes I can take out. Time for my low poly Akio that has like 4 triangles. Yeah, those checks can be rather trying. Yeah, I'm the same way with triangles. Gotta get rid of those clothes for performance reasons. I wish there was a triangle threshold before very poor. Wait, Stocktick, my bad. That's not much better. I had to look it up, haha. Yeah, no, there's I have too many triangles, but Miltina just has a shit ton of blend shapes. Miltina just has like a million face blend shapes, and then obviously it's got like 5 different chest blend shapes. And then for meshes, like this outfit here is the Miltina mesh, the Golden Week mesh, and then the swimsuit Parker mesh, which also comes with the glasses. So I've got 3 meshes here, which for optimization, I should boil that down to 1. So, okay. I'll tell you right now, Cassie, anything Zvi says is a pun. Just so you know. Hi, Core. So my issue is that it causes people to focus on triangles, which is nobody's bottleneck. Ignore much more important optimization issues. I mean, they've not adjusted the avatar performance rankings since they were introduced. It's been the same number of triangles for very poor since the very beginning. Yeah, at least blend shapes are easy to non-destructively remove using the VRC Fury blend shape optimizer component. When you remember to do it, other things are far worse. I agree, but I think it's still on asset makers for not really paying attention to VRChat optimization. I personally think it's time to revisit them. I have my volume low, and I just heard Gelato Beach. You sure did. Triangles is a distraction from the root of performance. Now they're targeting mobile phones. Goated Mario game. Hi, Cylindine. I never beat Mario Sunshine. I think I got like 30 or 40 Sunshines, and then I just put it down. Oh, it's a fun? Yeah, it's... Zvi is very rare to have a moment of, hey, real talk, but like 9 times out of 10 things they say, they love the pun. And then I say it and I go, oh, god damn it. Thanks to Global for my subgifts. Oh, Yulind, if you use VRC Fury, unused blend shapes are automatically deleted. But blend shapes aren't going to touch your try count? Oh, aren't they? They affect performance, right? I do use VRC Fury, so they are, I guess, removed by default. I downloaded the Darks thing, the Darks optimizer that you sent me yesterday. I have no idea how to use it. So I was gonna try and spend some time today, but I typically am a slow learner, so I didn't expect to have a poor avatar by today. I expected to be in chibi if it came to it. There's 0 performance checks for animation controllers. Yeah, this is a good example. Are blend shapes even measured in VRC? VRC Fury, where do I get this? Fury, not furry, Fury. For VRC Fury, any blend shapes that are not animated are removed completely. I am but a humble farmer of Schadenfreude. Should have a tutorial thingy. It did, but they're like, just do this. Just do this. And I'm like, what do you mean, just do this? Blend shapes factor into VRAM usage. Hi, Dragon Impact. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulind. Correct, unused blend shapes do take up space, but are not counted by VRC performance checks. So does that mean Xenoblade is uncancelled? What? No? Huh? This dude really just hears what he wants to. This... Dark's didn't do anything. It's already applying to new uploads for your project now? Hi, Micaiah. Okay. I need to set it to like run right, because I think by default it doesn't apply to new uploads. Do this. No, it's right hand up. Chat, do this. I can walk you through it, huh? VRC Fury created by a dragon furry, by the way. I love Mario Sunshine as a randomizer. Always been pretty decent at the game. But the randomizer makes it so you don't have a hover nozzle until you unlock it, so it's become a bit harder. Might as well be VRC Fury. Core hug, pod friend, fishy. Technically, by VRC standards, blend shapes are optimal way to toggle then, Lamau. No, I know my triangles are way over. And I'll have to decimate a little bit. My blend shapes are also over. Just because, I kit bash. I don't think I'm affecting anyone's performance too much, but I am very poor in every avatar. But the whole point of this optimization approach with the World Hop group is, we go to worlds sometimes where it's a really fucking crunchy world and everybody loses frames. And it'd be a little bit better if everybody was in poor avatars instead of very poor. And also just, the culture of teaching people optimization, putting it kind of just learning and, educating people on stuff and things, which I think is good. So I gotta get around to it though. I've been stressing out over my move, and that has me stressing out and doing my other stuff slower. And so it's been moved back. No pressure, Lynn. The fact you care is enough for me. I'm kind of on both sides. Thanks for trying, Yulind. I'm kind of on both sides where I'm like, one, if somebody's struggling, hide everybody. I do understand the logic of like, hey, we went to a world and like, if everybody was in better avatars, right? If everybody was in poor avatars on New Year's, that might have given everybody 5 frames. Explode Yulind. I understand the logic of the people who are like, I'm not a problem. Why should I change? If everybody's like, accommodating the person with a 12-year-old PC, this sucks. I get that, but I do think it's a good thing to, want to educate, want to, foster a culture of learning and growth. And, I think it's better for everybody to want to be helpful. I think it's good that everybody has an option to be like, oh, I'm normally in my very poor avatars, but we're in a group of 30 or something, or we're in a really laggy world. Let's switch to something better for everybody. I think just having that option is good for people. Technically, hey, Core. You affect my heart. Interesting. Explodium. Crisis ain't got shit on the make a plane of it in Blender then import to Unity. Oh, hold on, I switched lines there. Crisis ain't got shit on the pure PC destruction of VR chat. I could take a pic of you, then make a plane of it in Blender, then import to Unity. I tried to make a 2D avatar once. I tried to take the fan art that Fanny drew and make that like a 2-dimensional avatar, but I was struggling with it. I mean, it's always a balance. Yeah. Easy like 100 TTIs. There is usually the default culling. I start it for Fridays, Lamau. At least you stay in shape. Not like chubby thing, Yulind. What the fuck? No. I want to spend some time doing that today. If I can grab Phil, if I can grab Core, that would be ideal. But I don't know if Core, you're working today, right? Core, Cassidy. Do either of you guys know what Varnion and the custom car prefab map he's been developing for like the last 3 years? You can grab me. Core ain't working today? Ooh. Is he done stretching it? I'll kill you, Oku! Hi, Oku. Helpless, Lind. You can grab Pixel too, yeah? I'm a very slow learner. I am very slow to understand things on the uptake. Once I have things, I can be very efficient with them. I can optimize my process and I can work faster than everybody else. However, learning things I feel fucking dumb as a rock, and I need somebody holding my hand to guide me through stuff. It's anytime what's really bad is I get prideful about it, and I hate, like, needing help with everything. So, like, anytime I try to learn something on my own, it usually just doesn't get done. I relate to that so much. Don't worry, I taught Calc 1 to the French before. Oh, God. I had one more thing in my notes, but it wasn't the most interesting. I watched a little video about the Shikoku Islands in Japan. For anybody who doesn't know, Japan, you know, it's the island. It's got a bunch of smaller islands part of it. On the southern end, there's a really big island. I think it's either their largest island, and it's like their 4th largest island, but that's if you count the mainland as an island. I don't remember. Shikoku is this huge, chunky island at the south end of Japan. And I've always been kind of aware of it because when I was playing World of Warcraft in Cataclysm, I wanted to find a new name because I always just yoinked my names from other stuff. I, like, never came up with my own names, but I was like, oh, I'm going to use a Pokemon name, or I'm going to take a song name or something like that. And I was like, dude, I got to find something that nobody uses, something that'll be unique to me. And I went to Google Maps, and I zoomed in on Japan, and I went to the Shikoku Island, and I saw there was a town called Seiyo. S-E-I-Y-O. And I was like, that's a pretty name. I've never seen that in, like, media before. I'm going to start going by Seiyo. And I went by that for a year, but it didn't really stick because everybody just kept calling me Nox from my previous characters. Shikoku is connected by bridges to the mainland? Yes. But I was looking at this, documentary on Shikoku, and it was basically like, yeah, it's just the wild wasteland now with the population decline. Let me get to the fucking thing, Kyle. Oh my god. Nobody's living there. Well, people live there, but they're all moving out, and you'd think it would be popular with, like, Kyoto in that area is like an industrial hub, and then there's Tokyo nearby as well, which is the capital and sprawling city, and, like, you'd think Shikoku would be, like, super populated being so close to these two really, really dense areas, but it's not. Everybody's leaving Shikoku to the point that they have a problem with an aging population, and they can't take care of, like, their roads, and their kind of infrastructure is starting to, like, deteriorate and fall apart because they literally don't have the people to take care of it. And then, so I was watching this video that's like, why is this happening? Basically, I've lost interest in the story, Yulind. Sorry. Cairo got straight to the point. He didn't even talk about it at all. He's just being annoying and, like, not letting... I'm timing out. Basically, it's like, geographically, it fucking sucks there. They've got, like, very little place. They've got very little, like, flat land that can hold water. Most of it's just, like, mountainous and steeps. And, like, it's the mountains divide it into 4 sections to the point that, like, it's actually really hard to interact between those 4 sections. And then in the 80s, they were like, okay, nobody lives here. Everybody wants to move out. Let's build a few bridges. Let's build this one really big bridge, and this is in, like, 1984, 1988, to connect Shikoku to the mainland. The problem is, it made it so that all of their local goods could now be outsourced. So, like, instead of bringing in people to Shikoku, it made it easier for them to leave and all of their businesses to go elsewhere. So now people from Shikoku go shop on the mainland and then come back, and it, like, killed all their businesses. And they're like, oh shit, wait, hold on. Oh god. And so people are kind of looking at Shikoku as, like, kind of a petri dish to test how Japan as a whole is going to fix the population problem that Japan as a whole fixes. Because they're like, this is the small scale, but all the stuff that's happening here, that's going to happen on the large scale in Japan. So we need to figure this out sooner than later. But yeah, it was. I saw, Shikoku Island and why it sucks there. I was like, that's the place I got my name from, with my old character. And so I just watched it, and it was like, oh, I didn't know that the place I got my name from was like the lame place to live in Japan. I relate to that so much. Don't worry, I talk count. I feel that I really, really struggle asking people for help. I hate it. I hate it so much, and everything goes right when I ask for help. Okay, Nox. I surprised Cassie by driving to her house yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. Punch for having basic knowledge on a topic. Yulind, you'll love this one. I hate it! I hate that emo! That's all Toku as well. Have you ever seen the creepy Scarecrow Village? That's in Shikoku? I haven't. Wait, no, I might have. Did Sea Dog in Abroad in Japan go there? Well, you only have to go. Have a good rest of your Friday, Yeller. Bye, DJ. Have a good one. Oh, no, Lamount. Yes. I think I did see that one. That one. Cairo. Unironically, with you, like, banging out facts on Shikoku and, like, being like, oh, punished for knowing basic knowledge. Is that not kind of like the kid going up in front of the class to give their book report and you just banging out facts mid them talking? And it's like, is that not a little like crazy and kind of rude? That seems a little crazy to me. I remember that episode of Sea Dog's channel where they're just like going to awful hotels, and they were driving across Japan, and they pee me. They went to that village. Pink-haired femboy. Oh God, where's this going? Dude, I could fall asleep here. Just to share my love and passion with you. Oh, that's as far as I got. That's fine. Finn's interactive pog. I think Cora's manipulating you. That's fine, but when I'm like, I watched a video, I want to talk about it a little bit, and you just start busting out bullet point facts, I'm like, hey man, what the hell? I'm going to lose it. I'm about to call a customer with no reading comprehension on critical thinking abilities, a word that will get me fired. Ah ha ha. You got this. You're not feeling very immersed. Can you gurgle when the water goes above your head? When the waves are big enough and my vision actually goes yeah, like that? You want me to do that? My vision goes blue when they go over me. Thanks. That's better. Oh my God, these two. Do you remember this map? Do you remember this map, Corn Cass? We came here a little while ago when it came out. God, it's been like a year at this point. Can you gargle water while you're doing that? No! Of course I remember it. You're better than them, Ish. Don't stoop to their level. Is this one gonna get me? Nope. I don't remember things. It's Paradisa. It's Alright, that's the last time I'm gonna do it. I don't want to roleplay it each time. It's Paradisa. They had the really pretty waves. Water level pitch. It's this one. I like this map. That's such a nice beach. It's this beach came out right when the wave prefab came out. It was like, I'm pretty sure they would have been like working on it, and then the wave prefab came out and they're like, oh, this will be fucking perfect. And it looks so good. What time is it? 12:40. Oh my God. We finished walking like an hour ago. Yeah, it's got such a great view. I'm gonna say it. Kyle looks really fucking funny to me. It looks like he has no neck. The joke is all I can see is my tits. You look chubby today, Yulind. What happened? Oh, just kidding. You're getting good shape now. I'm gonna... This is your last warning, Dragon Impact. I feel like I've told you to not call me chubby. And, like, you keep saying, like, oh, it's just a joke. I'm actually gonna, like, time you out next time. I'll time you out for 5 hours next time. And that'll be, you know, the rest of the stream next time it happens. I don't find it funny. What I do find funny is the fucking manipulation joke. Last night I was in a call with Foss and Cairo. For anybody that hasn't heard me explain already. Damn, you finished fast. I did. We had 9 inclines, so I was like, I'm ending at 5 miles. And I technically went to 5.1. Hi, Stalking. Stalking, go! You're in a fucking haunted mansion right now. Oh my goodness. Hi, Stalking. Good job today on Resident Evil 4. I really appreciate it. And good job. Mwah. I'm tired. I had 9 incline Stalking, so I'm like fucking feeling it. What? I want to see Kyle's lack of neck. Danny, finish fast. I want more Finn's Worlds. That's what she said, invaded. I would let Yulind manipulate me, and she'd thank me for it. Now Yulind is the haunted mansion. Muffled. At least I've got my flotation devices. Hello, hello. Yulind's got hair in his eyes. That looks like it hurts. I do kind of want to like do something about my hair. I kind of want to find new hair that doesn't have the hair that lines up with the eyes, because especially when I run, they just like smack against the eye, and I'm like, ow. Good job with walk today. Is that a C? Or walking was that hard? It's beach day, and I like laying in the water like this. No hairband. Well, okay, so it's specifically the hair here, right? It's just, it lines up with my eyes, unfortunately. So it's less of an issue of a hairband and more of a just, oh, it just lines up bad. Walking was that hard. Kyle, it's difficult for you to say. My eyes are up here when I am attempting to look at them, but he's taking a short break for a swimming portion of his triathlon. Just be bald. Can make it easier with the googly eyes things. I can't be bald. I don't have a back part to the skull. The Miltina's head just has a fucking hole in it. Ugh. Stalking just rated us, but I'm ready to fall asleep. So we're going somewhere. Oh, it's still on local. Okay. I need these. I need these. I also need this. You could change the dynamic mode into hinge. Not allowed to bend forward into the eyes. I could. That sounds like a smart choice. This hair is like 5 years old. I kind of just also want a new haircut. But the one thing that's kind of weird about this hair is that it's got this big groove on the side here, which lines up with the ear. So when I hide my ears, on like the cat avatar or the Ruined avatar. I just got a big hole in my head. I'm like, wait a minute.
Could
I
you
usually have a good nap.
possibly scale up the bones for that part of the hair? Just a little bit to cover the hole?
I'd rather just get a new one.
Okay, fair enough.
Where are we going? Where are we going today? Um. I see someone we could go to. Oh, I see two people that I'd really like to go to. I hate it when there's so many good targets. It's so hard to choose. Ruland, thanks for streams and have a good rest. Thank you again. I better go now. See you soon, guys. Good luck. Ruland. Oh, Ruland. Sleep well in. Sure, Napuli. I hope you have a great weekend as well. I'll be out of town. I will maintain my streak, goddammit. I lost my rabbit streak. If I lose yours, inshallah, he will it. Here's the problem. I have one friend who hasn't streamed in a while, but her title is Just a Quiet Day, Please. So it's like, do I end the quiet day? I don't know. The other one is Moo New Outfit, and I'm like, they don't really need raids. I think I got them somewhat recently. We're going to Leafeons. We're going to Leafeons. I just like Leafeons. Hi, Molly. They're begging for the raid. That's a cry for help. End the quiet day. I will get Soul soonish. I will. What happened to my fucking OBS? What? Why does my OBS look so fucking weird? What happened? Oh god. Something moved. Some dock moved. Damn it. I'll figure that out later. Hi, Logitech. Thank you. We're going to Leafeons. / raid Leaf Lions. Thank you, Tram, for spoiling me with Incline. You've initiated a raid to Leafeons. Yeah. Golden Week is over. It's not actually over. But I won't be wearing the golden bikini tomorrow. That was just for yesterday and today. And it'll probably be, I don't know if I'm just going to alternate it or if I'm going to give people the choice. I'll probably alternate it, and then if they want one, I'll just be like, yeah, you can switch to that one. Good job today. Thank you. Today, we have World Hop with Core. So right there, on this side, the green name in chat, Corvu. She'll be streaming World Hop in VR chat later today, and we'll be hanging out there. Other than that, I think that's everything. 5 miles. I love you. Bye. Thanks for stream. See ya. Yeah.